Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. Gamers. It's another one of those days where I said, should I stream today? I don't really wanna. And then I did anyway. Oh my gosh, hi, Cloud. I missed you. How have you been, Cloud? You've been gone for a while. Also, hi, Mango. Hi, Goodmeister. Hello, everybody. Hi. I went, should I stream? And then I went to talk to Mama Imai, and I was like, I don't know if I want to stream today. And she went, no, you should. So, here I am. She said, I think it'd be good for you. Mama Imai really wants me to keep streaming. It's very sweet. It's been a tough few weeks. We good though now? Pop off. Had to focus on school and stuff? Yeah. A lot of people had finals. I hope everybody had a great finals week. My friend had their finals and freaking like aced most of them. Like it was wild. Like they were so freaking worried about it, and then they messaged the group chat and they were like, y'all, I got a 90 on this and an 80 something on that. And I was like, dang, that's what school's like, huh? I forgot that that's what that's like. I stopped going to school. I left. Smiley face. Hi. Hello. Hi. So let's talk a little. I want to hang out a little. There's always been like, there are things I should make like notes and like write things down for myself so then I can tell you guys when I come back. Because there are things that I think of and I'm like, oh, I want to tell chat that, and then I forget. So then I never tell you. So like when I get to chat time and I'm like sitting here ready to talk, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Like I don't have anything anymore. Like my thoughts are gone. They've disappeared. And I know I've had things I wanted to tell you. Yesterday I made garlic rolls. It was a recipe I saw on TikTok. And this woman, hi Sir Rhino! This woman, she took like Hawaiian bread rolls and then cut two slits. I'm sure some people have seen it. Cut two slits down the Hawaiian bread rolls, and then stuffed them with mozzarella, and then she took softened butter and added like parsley is just for looks because garlic is like white, so you never really see it. So she added parsley, but that's just because it looks like it's garlic. But she added parsley, garlic salt, and actual garlic. Garlic is tasty, I agree. But she like added those in with the softened butter, and then after she stuffed the rolls, she took like a pastry brush and brushed on the butter onto the rolls, and I made them last night in a panic, in a fog. All right, like I was going through it yesterday, and I made it, and they were so freaking good. I had 3 of them. They were so good. What I didn't think of was the fact that I had ice cream before that, and then I had cheese, and then I had garlic, which I'm not lactose intolerant. I drink milk quite often, but when it's so much like rich lactose and garlic, I did not have a good night. And what I'm saying is I did not do well last night or this morning, because then I get woken up at 6 in the a.m., okay? 6 in the a.m. I get woken up and I hear Mama Imai going, it's trash day! Like yelling through the house saying it's trash day. And Mama Imai does not take out the trash. It's me. I do it. We forgot it was trash day, so I didn't put the cans out in the morning. So while Mama Imai was fully physically able to take out the trash at 6 in the a.m., I had to do it after being woken up by her yelling through the house. So me, 6 in the a.m., got up and I took the cans out and I took out the trash as well. And then and it was cold this morning at 6 in the a.m., as it usually is at 6 in the a.m., okay? So then I went back inside and couldn't sleep for 3 hours. And I needed at least another hour of sleep. So until like 10 o'clock, I didn't fall asleep. So then I fell asleep and woke up at 10 or 12. I fell asleep at 10, woke up at 12. And then I was like, I don't want to do anything anymore. And then I was like, should I even stream today? But here I am. Hi. Mama Imai made... Today, she made food. She made... tri-tip. She roasted some tri-tip and made some baked potatoes, and that was yummy. Mm-hmm. Mama Imai used to only make... Okay. I love potatoes. That's my food, okay? Potatoes, french fries, potato chips. Anything made of potatoes, I'm like, that's for me. That's for no one else but me. That was made specifically for me, okay? I love baked potatoes. Mama Imai used to only make baked potatoes in the oven. And then we moved, and then the oven broke. And then she stopped making potatoes in the oven. And then we started using a tiny little... Mama Imai calls it a toaster oven. It's a convection oven. Because the oven that we have is so old that there's actually no way to get it fixed. They don't make that stuff anymore. There's no way we're buying a new oven if we can suffice with a tiny little toaster oven, which is a convection oven. She calls it an easy bake oven. That's what she calls it. But so... Water! Hi, Water! We missed you! Hi, Water! But so we decided... and by we, I mean Mama Imai. Mama Imai decided a while back to only make potatoes in the crock pot. And me, the potato connoisseur, alright, was like, that's not it. That's just not it. Like, it just doesn't hit right. The skin of the potato needs to be kind of crispy, you know? And when you put the potato in the crock pot, it doesn't get a little crispy on the outside. It just cooks. And then everything is soft, and it all feels wrong. It's like you're eating a mashed potato. Like, it just doesn't feel right. So then, recently, and by recently, I mean like literally a week ago, Mama Imai decided to try to make potatoes in the oven. And then everybody unanimously decided that the potatoes are better in the oven, even though I've been saying that for years. So now we're having potatoes in the oven again, which means I get the really good baked potatoes again, and I'm very happy about it because I missed baked potatoes. The way that they were. The way that they used to be when they were good. Anyway, so we had baked potatoes and tri-tip this afternoon. Hello! Baked potatoes and tri-tip this afternoon, and then I ate it. Big sister? Hey, yo, pause. What? Hold up. Rewind. Huh? I know you ain't talking to me. That's not me. That's not me. Anyways. Mina the big sis. I'm not. No, you can't. I don't allow it. No. My name is Mina. Refer to me as such. I want you guys to know. I get called baked potato too. But that's for different reasons. I'm so sorry, Water. But baked potatoes are good. They're yummy. I like them. It's my favorite, one of my favorite foods. Potatoes in general, top tier item. For a top tier, period. Potatoes are yummy. Anyway, but so basically what I'm saying is I woke up too early. I didn't get enough sleep, and then I got more sleep, and then I was like, I don't want to do anything at all today. And then Mama Imai was like, just do it. Just like do it. Water the baked potato. This is like how butter was Lars 2 days ago. Butter was, first off, the butter sculpture that Spencer made in iCarly, and then Lars, and then also the man behind the slaughter. And it was a lot. If you missed Monday's stream, maybe you should watch that. A lot happened on Monday. And actually, when I ended stream, my throat was hurting because I laughed so much on Monday. Anyway, so let's talk about Tears of Themis. Let's bring up the game. Hello. Oh wait, why am I so small? I'll make myself a little bigger. Big. Hi. Okay, so if you haven't been here for Tears of Themis streams, I'm gonna give you a recap, okay? Because also, I may or may not have unlisted the previous Tears of Themis stream. We don't talk about it. I was not doing well that day. So it's gone out of the ether. So I'm gonna update everybody. For everybody who hasn't been here, we're gonna update everybody on the Tears of Themis lore, okay? Where we are, what's happening. There's an event going on, but we're not gonna be able to play it, I don't think. Yeah, we need to unlock finish episode 2, and we have not. So we can't play the event. Maybe later today if we finish all of episode 2. So. On Tears of Themis, what has happened? We won. We're introduced. We have finally met all of the love interests, which were in order. Artem at his desk looking hot and disheveled, and everybody's like, "Whoa, what is he doing?" And we all went, "It's fine, don't worry." And then we met up with Luke again. For the first time in 8 years. He was our best friend since we were itty-bitty children, okay? And then he went off to college and then stopped talking to us for 8 years. Just straight up disappeared for 8 years. We just saw him again for the first time ever in the first episode. Then, at the end, we solved a case and we convicted basically we sentenced a guy to sentencing. I don't know what he got, but he was sentenced, that's for sure. He's guilty. He was guilty, okay? And then we went back to our job in Themis law firm, and Artem, who is above us just like a little, he was like, "Bro, I need you to take this I need you to take this to this dude." And you're like, "Who the heck is this dude?" And he's like, "Vin Richter." And Mina, not Rosa, not her, me. I went, "Ee," you know, and then she was like, "Wait, hold up, the Vin Richter, the famous therapist Vin Richter?" And he was like, "Yes, we're not friends. Don't act like we're friends. Don't talk to him like we're friends. This is a business matter. So you bring these files to the Vin Richter, and he falls in love with you at first sight. That man falls fast and he falls hard, okay? He falls in love with me, okay? And then he asked me out on a date, okay? And then when we're about to go to this date, we bump into Marius von Hagen, who brings us to the art exhibition for this date that we're meant to go on, okay? He falls faster than the car tower. He literally did. Okay. So then Marius takes us to the event that we're supposed to be going to for this date with Vin, and then Marius gets arrested and then for murder. So then you and Vin, Marius immediately on the spot hires you as his lawyer for this murder case, and it's like, oh, well, I didn't ask for this at all. And he's like, well, too bad, smiley face, you're gonna be my lawyer, teehee. And then so then after that, so what happens next is arrested out of nowhere. A woman died. And he was the only suspect, so he got arrested. Teehee, I can't pay for any lawyer. He did. He said, we were like, MC was like, yo, like, hey, you could just call up Artem. Like, you are a partner with our law firm. Like, your company, PAX Group is connected with our law firm. You can call Artem. And he went, I don't have the money for Artem. And for a second, she believed it. She was like, oh, I guess. And then she was like, wait a second, he is the richest man in Stellus. Like, hold on. Wait a moment. It's not too much money. He just wanted to mess with me. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Poor girl finally put it together. Anyway, but so, she's so oblivious, by the way. Anyway, this game sounds like a fever dream. It's not. I just talk weird, and it makes it worse because I am condensing everything into tiny little moments. But so then he gets arrested for murder, and he hires you as his lawyer. And Vin's like, I'll just help you because I work with the police a lot of the time. And you're like, oh, okay. So he was like, I'll just come with you. It's fine. Don't even worry. The art exhibit can wait. The murder trial is way more important. We can push our date to another time. He doesn't say that for sure, but like that's what he's thinking. We all know it because he's in love with me, okay? And so then you go to the scene of the crime. And so when you go to the scene of the crime, you notice that okay, so this chocolate box that Marius had given to her had poison in it. And she ate one and bleh, you know what I mean? All of the chocolates had poison in it. Every single one of them. Every single one of the chocolates had poison in them. But she, in front of Marius, when Marius gave her the present, when Marius gave her the box of chocolates, she opened it and ate one right in front of him, and nothing happened. And then later she ate one and died. So that means that Marius couldn't have poisoned it because he gave it to her, she did her speech. He gave it to her, she ate one, she did her speech, he left. That was it. He had no way of poisoning the chocolates. After he saw her eat one, she handed it to her assistant, and it stayed with her assistant for the rest of the night. And then she did her speech, then she had like the whole little party that she was having, and then she went up to her hotel room, ate one, and bleh, you know? So, she collapsed from how good the chocolate tasted. Yes, of course. It tasted so good, her heart failed. Anyway, but so she's dead. Marius couldn't have murdered her because he literally left immediately after because he doesn't like her. They had business relations that didn't end well, and she was really petty, so he doesn't like her. So he gave her this box of chocolates that had Icarus on it, I think, basically to like make fun of her, and she didn't realize the joke. And she just ate one right in front of him, and then she left. So Marius didn't kill anybody. We're trying to figure out who killed her. And we are going to interview people with the help of Yunoa, aka Vin Richter. His Korean name is Yunoa, and he's hot, okay? And we're gonna figure stuff out with the help of him. And also, I have 2 SSR Vin cards. Listen, last week I was a little sad and it didn't hit right, but now that I own 2 Vin SSR cards on this account, Hi, Butter. Now that I own 2 Vin SSR cards on this account, I'm feeling quite good about myself. And we can also, after we finish this episode, I think we would be close to being able to start doing personal stories of the characters, which are some of my favorite stuff. And then we can also start leveling up cards more and then reading cards more, which is also very fun. But I will, I will have to read this. I'll have to, oh, it's sideways. I'll have to read this card on my own time before I read it here. Because things get spicy in Vin cards, okay, everybody? And I want to be able to properly warn people about when things are about to get woo, you know? I want to be able to say, hey guys, this is when things are about to happen. And a lot of them get spicy. Spicy. Yeah, I just want to be like, hey, this card gets spicy at the end, so be careful. And then I'll just play through it and freaking lose my mind. We also have a good amount of SR cards that we can also read. This Marius one specifically haunts my dreams. But we have a good amount of cards to read later on. So we're not going to run out of content anytime soon, even if we aren't able to level up cards as efficiently. So we are going to continue with episode 2. Yippee! So we are going to, I think we're investigating? I think we're asking questions. We already interviewed Marius, so now we're going to interview people with Vin. Let's go! Yippee! Marius von Hager? Marius von Hagen, the successor to the Pax group, was drawn into a homicide case. The murder was caused by a box of chocolates that he himself had gifted. You talked to him and learned that before he left the venue, the victim had eaten a piece of chocolate without any side effects. From this, you theorized that the box of chocolates were poisoned at some point after Marius's departure. However, Vin has reservations about your conclusion.
여태까지의 정보로 보면 그 추측이 맞을 가능성은 매우 높아요. 그러나 기회가 없었던 건 아니죠.
He's hot. Why do you say that?
유신우 씨의 진술과 경찰에 제공한 자료를 대조해 보면 바로 알게 될 거예요.
The chocolates could have been poisoned before Marius left because I'm gonna say these two. No connection. Okay. This is where I stopped paying
이
attention.
정보들론 쓸만한 결론이 나오지 않을 것 같은데
Morbius.
다시 생각해 볼래요?
What the freaking?
이 정보들
It's okay. I'll figure this out eventually, everybody. I got it. I did. Hey guys, I did it. It only took me 3 tries. While reviewing the police reports, the liquor chocolates you... Why is Morbius here? His name is Marius. It's Morbin time. I love Morbius. And when he said, it's Morbin time, and then morbed all over the enemies. Anyway. While reviewing the police reports on the liquor chocolates, you discovered that a crucial detail. More billions must play this game. After ingestion, the toxin's onset of action can be delayed up to 3 hours.
테트로도톡신에 중독된 사람은 보통 30분 안에 증상이 나타나지만 극소수의 사람들은 잠복기가 다소 길기도 해요.
I need to put
위스키
on
봉봉에서
chapstick.
검출된 테트로도톡신은 순도가 높지도 않고 소량을 투여한 것으로 보여요. 이렇게 중독 잠복기를 늘렸을 수도 있어요. 파티가 끝나기 전까지 이상 반응이 전혀 없었으니까요.
Maria saw her eating a chocolate at around 7:15, adding 3 hours to that. Estelle would likely have showed symptoms of poisoning about 10 p.m. By about 10 p.m. at the latest.
엄희 반장이 말한 피해자 피살 시각이 언제였는지 기억나요? 오후 9시부터 새벽 2시 사이라고 했어요.
That's so broad. That's my problem is that's too broad of a time. Cannot exclude the possibility that Marius's chocolates were poisoned from the beginning. Except we can, because I trust Marius von Hagen.
잠복기는 그렇다 치고 화학 실험 보고서에도 일부 초콜릿에서만 독이 검출됐다고 나와 있어요. 초콜릿은 전부 12개예요. 심소희가 먹은 2개 외에 나머지 10개에서 독이 검출된 건 7개뿐이죠.
Okay, I may have lied a little when I did my... I don't remember any of this, I'll be real. The lawyer being a detective is some... She's gathering evidence, okay? They go, objection, I promise. It's like I cut in two. The objection. Oh wait, hold on. My Love Brush Chronicles just sent me a notification to collect my extra energy. He's innocent, source, trust me, bro. Yeah. How does a lawyer have enough time to be a detective? Because she's been hired to the case. This is literally her case for like forever now. This is her entire case. She got nothing else, bro. She got nothing else. Cat, give me the extra stamina. Thank you. Thank you, Cat. I'm gonna, hold on, let me do my dailies real quick. This one. Ooh, he looks hot. Sorry. He looks hot. I don't know. Your Honor, if you are what you eat, then my client is an innocent man. What are you trying to say about Marius? What are you trying to say about him? That's so cruel. Boop 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 boop. Ian. I did my Tears of Themis dailies earlier, like 10 minutes before stream. Facing stars. It was a roller coaster. I was like, huh. Because I was going through the event too, so I was freaking out. And I was like, I'm not gonna have enough time. Oh, he didn't like it that much. Gosh dang. That's fine. Let's invite everybody. Anybody else? Any other boys? No, it's just Lars and Clarence. Clarence? Clarence. Yeah, that's his name. Can you tell? Just give me... Vin can wait. He's a patient man. Doesn't mean he's not a jealous man, but he is a patient man, so it's fine. Boom. Boom. ADHD. I don't think I have ADHD. Oh my gosh, golf? Yeah, let's freaking play golf. Sorry. I'm asking Ian to play golf with me. He said golf ? I said, yeah, let's play together. He said, okay, period. And now we're playing golf. He apparently learned how to play golf as a kid. Kind of pog. Kind of boring. I'm so sorry. And he's a piano player. That man has no life. No life. I think he's a gamer though, so maybe he does have a life. Actually, no, he is a gamer, canonically. At one point, he said, "Oh, the freaking the weather is great outside, perfect for staying home and playing games." And I went, "Pog, that's so real. Like that's what I do every day." And then let me buy this free button. Send hearts, get stamina. Achievement? Pog. Oh, it's because I'm further on in the story. Gamers, I'm such a freaking gamer right now. I say that it's an Atome game on my phone. This is like the least gamer I could ever be, you know? But it's fine. It's fine. Free. Pog. Firm. Leave. And then get the gems. Yippee! Okay. The least would be Candy Crush. I don't play Candy Crush. I do play Merge Mansion. Do you guys play Merge Mansion? It's actually not even Merge Mansion. It's like a random copycat game. I love the merging game so freaking much. It's insane. Anyway, I get addicted to the merge stuff. I used to also play Farmville. It wasn't my Farmville. It was somebody else's, but they let me play it. I don't know why, but my brain wants to say, if anyone here wants an interesting sport that's easy to get into, frisbee golf. That's true. And oh my gosh, my big brother Imai played frisbee golf for like, he had like a phase of frisbee golf, and he lost so much weight, and he was fit back when he played frisbee golf with his friends. It's a really good game for exercise. He also at the same time stopped drinking soda, which was probably also helping. But also, gamers, please, I want you to, for your dentist's sake and your sake, do not swish soda in your mouth. Please, don't do that. That's not what it's there for. It's to drink. It's not to swish around in your mouth and corrode your teeth, okay? I'm saying this because Big Brother Imai went to the dentist one time, and the dentist was like, "Yo, your teeth are so bad. Like, what do you, like, like as a joke, he went, you like swish soda in your mouth or something?" And Big Brother Imai said, "Uh-huh." And no one knew he did that. No one knew he was doing that. No one had a freaking clue that he was doing that. Don't do that. It ruins your teeth, everybody. Corrodes them. Okay? Don't swish soda in your mouth. Alright? Drink it like a normal person. When he heard that he wasn't supposed to be doing that, he said, "But then it ruins the experience." And I said, "What experience? Just drink it." What? Anyway, I know in America most frisbee golf courses are in public parks. That's true. We have like in my town. Okay, thanks, Mina. You're welcome. Have you been swishing? I don't want to know water. Anyway, but frisbee golf courses are in public parks, and we have like a exercise park in my town, which I think is actually really cool, and I want to go there. But it has like park like gym equipment, and then it also has like a huge frisbee golf course. It's really cool. I like that park. I've never been there, but I like it. It looks cool. There's so many freaking squirrels. No, I haven't been swishing soda in my mouth. Good. Don't do it. It doesn't even feel good. It doesn't feel right, and then you know, and then you ruin your teeth. Anyway, so Vin was talking before I played Love Fresh Chronicles. Let's go back to him talk. Oh, I guess it's me talking. Hi. So if we include the poison chocolate that Estelle ate, toxin poison was injected into a total of 8 chocolates.
그렇죠. 게다가 경찰은 남은 초콜릿 중 독이 든 7개에서 바늘 구멍을 발견했어요.
That means the killer used a syringe to inject toxin into the chocolates.
이제 현재 이 사건에는 의문점이 최소 두
It's
가지는
odd.
되네요. 어떻게 생각해요?
The first one is... Bye bye, Sir Rhino! Have a good day, bye bye! Why didn't the murderer poison all the chocolates? 4 out of the 12 are intact. That means Estelle only had 67%, only had a 67% chance of dying.
심소희가 다른 사람에게 초콜릿을 권하고 독이 들지 않은 걸 먹는다면 범인의 계획은 물거품이 되죠. 범인이 사람 목숨은 안중에도 없는 사이코패스라면 더더욱 목표를 반드시 제거할 거고요. 그러니까 모든 초콜릿에 독을 주입하지 않은 게 첫 번째 의문점이죠. 또 주사기로 독을 주입한 것도 의문점이에요.
If the murderer was targeting the chocolates and wanted to be discreet, then they would naturally choose a syringe, right?
그럼 범인은 유신호 씨가 심소희에게 초콜릿을 보낼 걸 어떻게 알았을까요?
Oh, right. Marius said that he bought those chocolates on the way to the banquet. This means that no one would have known beforehand, and no one could have prepared to poison the chocolates in advance.
초콜릿이 목표가 아니었다면
Genshin Code?
주사기를 휴대하고 다닐 만한 사람은 누가 있을까요?
Wait. I've been given the worst name freaking possible? What is happening? What? Why are they trying to call me by my full name, but it's all it's all just like random. Hold on. My group chat is okay. So two of my friends are trying to force a Christmas present onto me that I don't want to accept. Okay? So that's one thing. Second is they're trying to call me by my full name, but they only have my first name, which isn't even my full first name. They just have my nickname. And then and then a whole bunch of names of like characters that I like in media. So it's my name and then a catchy Gojo Persona 5 Vin. And then it switched to my name, Akechi Gojo Persona 5 Vin and Love Brush Chronicles. What the heck is wrong with them? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pin the Genshin codes, hold on. Pin... Yes. Oh. What a mouthful. It's not even my name. Anyway.
첫째로는 범인이 지병이 있어서 약물을 주사해야 하는 사람일 수도 있어요.
Hold on, wait. Alright.
둘째로는 어쩌면 범인은 애초에 주사기로 살인할 계획이었을 수도 있고요. 그런데 유신우 씨가 초콜릿을 선물하는 걸 보고 계획을 변경한 거죠. 유신우에게 죄를 뒤집어 씌우기로요.
Can I... Hold on. Everybody, hear me out, okay? Just like, listen to me real quick. He looks so hot like this. He looks so hot when he makes this face, and like when he like tries to look menacing. It's not. It's just hot. I don't. Anyway. I mean, Dr. Richter, you're amazing for being able to deduce this from a single syringe.
그냥 직업병일 뿐이에요. 사람의 행동에 대해 많은 걸 유추하려고 하죠. 아무튼 범인은 분명 초콜릿에 접근할 수 있었던 사람이에요.
Then Jen is our biggest suspect, since she was holding the chocolates for Estelle. Someone knocks on the door of room 1817.
윤 선생님, 강예은 씨를 데리고 왔습니다.
Hold on, 1817? You mean to tell me we are on the 18th floor of this hotel? How tall is this thing? Jen silently stands behind the policeman, her head lowered. That's a big hotel. That's what I'm saying. She holds onto her left arm with her right hand as if she were cold.
강예은 씨, 이쪽으로 앉으세요.
Vin does not direct her to the couch. Rather, he pulls her over to the swivel. He pulls over the swivel chair from the desk and pads it with a cushion. Out of consideration. You've been to a 50-floor hotel? That's wild. The tallest hotel I've ever been to has been like maybe 13. No. Wait, they can't have 13. Wait, 12. 12 floors. America. It was pretty much a tower. And their flex was their elevator. Why? Why? Teehee, huh? Based on the recent inferences, you believe Jen to be extremely suspicious. You carefully study her as she walks over, step by step. Is she the true killer? Large rash extending from the back of her hand to her forearm. I've only been on a 57 floor, one in Singapore. That's insane. Why? 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 It was fast and it went from 50. It went from 0 to 50. What are you freaking? What the heck in freaking? Why? Why would you ever do that? Why would a building... Listen, if a building is too tall, it starts swaying. Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Why? Like, I understand if, like, in certain places there isn't enough land to expand out and you have to start expanding up. I get that. But, like, when you don't have to, why? Why? Just why? Anyway. Rashes on her forearm and the back of her hand. An allergic reaction? A large red rash extends from the back of her hand to her forearm. It's quite conspicuous. People with skin disorders generally wear long sleeves to cover up. Bare skin would be an uncommon sight. Also, it looks like the rashes are only on her left arm. Doesn't look like a skin disorder. What did I press? I pressed skin disorder. Allergic reaction. Is she allergic to alcohol? Last night's banquet definitely had alcoholic drinks, and Marius's gift was liquored chocolates. Did she come in contact with alcohol while injecting toxin into the chocolates? This is some Sherlock Holmes analyzing. At least she's not like, oh, you couldn't plug in your phone. You're drunk. You missed, you're drunk. Like, at least it's not that kind of Sherlock Holmes. If you take another look at Jen, the rash on her arm is quite large. It was just an alcohol, if it was just the alcohol displaced by the syringe, it shouldn't cause such a large rash. She likely didn't drink at the banquet unless she didn't know she was intolerant to alcohol. You asked Jen about this. It's near the traveling. That you said things I don't know. So it makes sense for it to be tall? No, I don't agree, actually. Man, the tallest building I've been in was 22 floors. I don't think I've even been to that tall of a building. Holy moly. What's the problem? Does she have dark circles? Oh, that does not look like her eyes are bloodshot in the slightest. Bloodshot eyes, emotionally unstable. Sad? Question mark? I saw Jen crying when I arrived at the hotel. Is she crying because of Estelle's death? If she's truly heartbroken, could she still be the killer? That's a good question, I guess. What am I zooming in on? What are you seeing, woman? Oh, I remember. This was the stupidest thing I saw when I played through this in the beginning. Her clothes seemed one size too big. Mode de Venus is a fashion design company. Shouldn't the boss's secretary dress the part? Not only is she wearing a plain outfit, but it's also one size too large, which makes her appearance even more fragile. I'm not saying she has to wear high-end brands, but shouldn't a professional wear something more appropriately fitting? Could she be wearing someone else's clothes by mistake? Estelle's? I love Rosa calling out her fit. To be fair, Rosa's a freaking queen. Her fits are so good. Are we really judging her for her clothes? Apparently, yeah. Rosa dresses nice. Alright? Recall the information from the police records. Jen stayed in room 1713 on the 17th floor. She wasn't staying with Estelle. Alright, we have all our key visual evidence. Oh, we don't. Ah, we've done the wrong things. No, I know what I know. No, you can. No, hold on. Jen suddenly looks up at you. As soon as her eyes meet yours, she immediately averts her gaze in a fluster. Why is she avoiding eye contact with me? Is she feeling guilty? You recall your previous clients. This sort of reaction is not uncommon. If she isn't feeling guilty, could she be nervous or trying to hide something? I think I remember, but I'm not sure. I don't remember a lot about what happens. I'll be honest, even in my personal time playing this game, a lot of the main story I just skipped through because it wasn't with Vin or Luke as a partner, so I just skipped through a lot of main story stuff. Also because I wasn't in the mood for reading so much, so we might get farther in and this will be like new information to me. Not only is Jen wearing a plain outfit, but yeah. Did she buy these clothes a long time ago? Maybe she recently lost weight from being too busy at work and simply didn't have time to buy new clothes. Alright, Girly Pop, you're done. I should make it a point to ask her about her rashes and her work. I should also investigate the nature of her relationship with Estelle. Thank you. Sorry. When Jen reaches the swivel chair, she takes the cushion in her arms before sitting down. Wait, it had 37 floors. But to be fair, I was young when I was there. You know what? That's real. No, you're right. Because I was talking to Mama Imai about an old bookshelf that we used to have when I was a kid at our old house. And I was like, did it like reach the ceiling? And she went, no, it was like at your shoulder height. And I was like, see, I don't remember it being that small at all. When Jen rushes to the swivel chair, she takes the cushion into her arms before sitting down. She lets out a nearly imperceptible sigh. Height feels way taller when you're young, yeah. 678 rooms! That's too
유보부장님
many rooms.
변호사이신가요? 질문 있으면 하세요.
Nice to meet you, Jen. I'm Mina, Mr. Von Hagen's acting attorney. This is... You're about to say that Vin is a psychiatrist, but... If Jen knew that Vin was a psychiatrist, she'd be on guard? This is Dr. Richter, a consultant for the SCPD. Man, y'all just reminded me of my living room TV. That thing was huge. Yeah, okay. No, I remember my old living room TV. First of all, it was a big box TV. I remember that. It was freaking gigantic to me as a kid, right? I'm sure if I looked at it now, it would be like, you know? Like seeing how big screens have gotten recently. I'm sure I'd look at it and I'd be like, dang, that's not that big. But to me, as a kid, that thing was huge, okay? And also, Big Brother Imai told me that if the TV ever fell, that the characters from the TV would, like, escape. So I always thought that if the TV fell over, SpongeBob would come out of the TV. I remember having a TV with a big back as a kid. Yeah, box TVs. Would love to use one as a monitor. Would that be good? Or would that be bad? Like, as a monitor? Like, latency-wise? Would that be good or bad? Anyway, your phone vibrates as soon as you finish speaking. It's a message from Vin. Leave it to me to observe her reactions and discover any weak points. You turn your head and look at Vin and see him calmly putting away his phone, then extends a hand towards you. He then extends a hand towards you. That's so freaking hot of him. Can we talk? That was so hot. He's so hot.
경찰이 제공한 개인정보 좀 줄래요?
He's so hot. Wow. Wow. And it runs well. Dang. You made me want to do it. Pog. As you should. The lo-fi boy. Lo-fi boy, he's a gamer. He has the gamer music. Y'all know Lo-fi boy? Do you remember when Lo-fi boy was announced? Man, I was there for it. I watched that happen. Man, and then I started listening to Lo-fi boy. Actually kind of pog. His gamer music is good. Anyway. Oh, sure. You hand the file to Vin, but are unsure whether to start asking Jen questions now or wait until Vin had finished reading the dossier. Never heard of him? Ugh, they're so cute. Lo-fi and Lo-fi girl are dating in my heart. No, that's so freaking real. No, that's so real. So Lo-fi girl, okay, hold on. Let me give you the Lo-fi lore, okay? So Lo-fi girl freaking just like got up from her desk and left. Just disappeared and no one knew where she was. And as time went on, it's like for like a day or two, it was slowly zooming in on this like window in the distance, and it would slowly zoom in. And then after like a day or two, we finally saw a boy walk through the door and his dog run in and jump up on his it's a little puppy, it was so cute, jump up on his desk, and he sat down, he put on his headphones, and then it zoomed back out and Lo-Fi Girl walked back in and everything was fine on the Lo-Fi Girl stream. And then they added a Lo-Fi Boy and he has gaming synth tunes for gamers. It's so freaking. It's actually. It's kind of pog. Honestly, it hits. But also, yes, they are dating. They better be dating. Are you kidding? They gotta be dating. They're so cute together. I want them to date. Anyway. Sensing your hesitation, Vince warmly smiles at you.
기다리지 말고 바로 시작해요.
He's so hot. Sorry.
필요하면 중간에 끼어들게요.
He's so attractive. Thanks for the lore. You're so welcome. Good old tasty synth. It sounds so good. If you ever want some like good, like not as much, it's still chill, but like not like to study to or sleep to. If you want some good old gaming synth noises, but like lo-fi and it sounds nice, listen to Lo-Fi Boy. He's got some good tunes. Also, lo-fi chat is wild. I like looking in there sometimes because it is so wild. There will be people just like having conversations. I'm a synth junkie, so something to listen to. Yes. It's good. They're good. I like lo-fi boy music.
그 점에 대해 두 분께 미리 양해 구합니다.
He's so cute. I love him. I want to pet his head. Like the sticker. Wait, I'm gonna send a sticker in the Tears of Themis chat, and that's what I want to do. Hold on. Tears of Themis in the Discord. Tears of Themis, and then stickers, and then Tears of Themis, and then here. That's what I want to do. If everyone would look over to the Tears of Themis chat. That's what I want to do. Me, right now. He's so freaking cute. Anyway, okay. Vin bows to you and Jen and elegantly motions for you to begin. Alright, Jen, let's begin. Synth heart. Alright. Load? Y'all remember when it freaking crashed on me last week? For anybody who was there, it just crashed out of nowhere. Let's begin. 시작 마름 걸려 또 마름 닫아가서. Okay. Miss Mendoza, how long have you been working with Mode de Venus? And how long have you been Miss Marino's secretary?
제가 비너스 패션에서 일한 지는 5년쯤 됐어요. 회사에 들어오고부터 계속 신 대표님의 디자인 보조 겸 비서였어요.
You were able to start such an important position? Miss Marino must have trusted you a lot.
신 대표님이 저를 신뢰하셨던 건 사실이지만 처음엔 비서가 저 말고 2명이나 더 있었어요.
It's giving Devil Wears Prada. Work was so busy that she needed 3 secretaries?
그렇다기보단 저는 주로 신 대표님의 공무를 도왔고 다른 2분은 신 대표님의 개인적인 업무를 맡았어요. 나머지 2분을 비서라고는 했지만 생활 도우미에 더 가까웠어요. 나중에 그분들이 잇따라 사직했지만 신 대표님은
그 두 분은 무슨 이유로 사직하셨나요? 모두 자진해서 나가신 건가요?
그건
That was a reaction. Not expecting Vin to suddenly ask a question, Jen seems startled. She looks at Vin in surprise and then lowers her head again.
한 분은 계약 만료 후 신 대표님이 재계약을 하지 않으셨고 다른 한 분은 손버릇이 나빠서 퇴사 공고를 받은 걸로 알고 있어요.
Wow, that's a lot of questions. Jen, why do you have that rash on the back of your hand? Is it serious?
괜찮아요. 알레르기가 있어서 약 바르면 금방 가라앉을 거예요.
That's good. A coworker of mine is allergic to mushrooms and their entire body hurts and itches from them. I can't imagine how it's like.
전 초콜릿 알레르기예요.
Girly pop, what? Hold up. Pause. What? I don't remember this at all. Miss Girl, you're not helping yourself.
어젯밤에 초코 타르트를 가져가던 직원이랑 부딪히지만 않았으면 괜찮았을 거예요.
Likely story, girly pop. Wait, no, that makes sense. Wait, I figured it out. Wait, I remember. Allergic to chocolate? That's the first time I've heard of it.
흔하진 않아요. 초콜릿을 먹거나 피부에 닿으면 금방 빨갛게 일어나요. 어렸을 때 처음에 뭣도 모르고 너무 많이 먹었다가 호흡곤란까지 와서 위험할 뻔했거든요.
With each sound, more memories return to me. She's like a dog. Don't say that. Don't say that about her. Poor girl.
그래서 평소엔 초콜릿을 최대한 피해 다녀요.
How did the banquet go last night?
나름 괜찮았어요. 유본부장님이 진짜 오실 줄은 몰랐지만요.
You didn't expect him? Were you not the ones who invited him?
저희가 초대한 건 맞지만 변호사님도 아시다시피 저희 회사는 예전에 화인과의 인수합병이 무산된 적이 있어요. 이번 패션 위크에서 화인 패션을 제치고 대상을 수상했기도 하고 해서 신 대표님이 이번에 초대하신 건 기선제압의 의미도 없잖아 있었어요. 그래서 저흰 다들 유본부장님이 안 오실 거라 생각했어요.
Did Marius's sudden appearance affect the banquet in any way?
아니요. 축사가 끝나갈 때 대표님이 본부장님께 따로 감사 인사를 하셨어요.
No, I don't remember anything. I've lied. I forgot everything still.
그리고 누가 와서 술을 권했는데 본부장님 이야기가 나왔고
To be fair, it's been
대표님은
2 years since I've
일부러
played this.
초콜릿을 뜯어서 하나 드셨어요.
Miss Marino wasn't worried about what others would think about their relationship when she ate Marius's chocolate gift chocolate? Question mark? Or was it intentional? Was your company responsible for propagating relationship rumors between Miss Marino and Marius?
아니요. 절대 아니에요. 대표님은 그러실 분이 아니에요.
Girly Pop looks worried.
신 대표님이 인수권을 이용해 회사 가치를 올리긴 했지만 결혼을 갖고 장난치진 않았을 거예요. 대표님이 초콜릿을 드신 건 그냥 파트너들에게 우리 회사와 화이는 아무런 문제가 없다는 걸 보여주기 위해서였어요.
I'm gonna reposition real quick. Yeah. Oh, I just cracked my back. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if it picked up, but it was loud.
초콜릿은 리셉션에서 흔히 보이는 선물이라 이상한 성분이 들어있진 않았을 거예요.
Hearing Vin's explanation, Jen lets out a sigh of relief. Her tense shoulders finally relax. Initially, you didn't understand why Vin stopped pressing Jen. However, you understand after seeing Jen's reaction. I heard the sound. Something sounding like a chair. I did move in my chair. That is true. It'd be difficult to obtain information if we keep someone in a vice grip. Dr. Richter is experienced at handling the flow of interrogation. Guess the media makes mountains out of molehills for the views.
맞아요.
Jasmer. After those two were gone, wasn't it hard for you to work with 3 people? Wasn't it hard for you to do the work of 3 people? Looking at Jen's ill-fitting clothing, you ask a question. Is work very busy?
괜찮아요. 심 대표님께서 최근 몇 년간 사생활에 관한 건 다른 사람한테 맡기지 않으셔서 저는 주로 공무 처리만 하면 됐어요. 월급도 많이 주시고 휴가 때도 잔업이 없어서 평소에 조금 바쁜 것쯤은 다 감수할 수 있어요.
But Miss Marino left Mr. Von Hagen's chocolates in your care. Did she know about your allergy?
알고 계세요. 하지만 초콜릿 향에 알레르기가 있는 게 아니라서 포장된 상태라면 아무 문제 없어요. 사실 평소에는 신 대표님이 되게 세심하게 잘 챙겨주세요.
평소에는 그러면 혜윤 씨한테 화낼 때도 있다는 말인가요?
He's talking, smiley face.
저희가 같이 일한 지 벌써 5년인데 한 번쯤은 마찰이 생길 만도 하죠. 상사 화내는 모습은 직장인이라면 다들 본 적 있지 않아요?
No.
업무 때문이었나요? 강혜윤 씨가 초콜릿 알레르기가 있다는 것까지 아는 걸 보니까 업무 외에도 연락을 자주 하시나 봐요.
아니요. 대표님과 전 그냥 업무적인 관계라 문제 같은 건 전혀 없었어요. 제가 초콜릿을 보관해서 절 의심하실 거라는 거 아는데 정말 전 아니에요.
그래요? 업무적인 관계라면서 호텔방 배치를 왜 그렇게 했을까요? 출장 시 비서와 대표는 업무상의 원활한 소통을 위해 가까운 방을 잡는 게 일반적이죠. 하지만 어제 심 대표는 18층에서 당신은 17층 1713호에서 지냈어요.
패션위크 기간에는 호텔 예약이 다 차 있어서 어쩔 수 없이 17층을 잡게 됐어요.
그래요? 하지만 17층 스위트룸 1718호와 옆방 1717호는 어젯밤 비어 있었는데요. 심 대표 방을 예약할 때 왜 17층을 선택하지 않았죠? 18층 방은 뭔가 더 특별한가요? 17층과 18층은 같은 가격인데다가 심소희 씨가 사용한 곳이니 18층은 할인이 있었어요 같은 변명은 안 통하겠네요.
제가 예약할 땐 정말 빈 방이 없었어요. 나중에 누가 취소한 거라면 모를까.
그렇네요. 그럴 수도 있겠네요.
It's hot. Anyway. Do you still remember when Miss Marino ate the chocolate at the banquet?
7시 15분쯤이었어요.
Are you sure?
확실해요. 7시 20분에 패션위크 주최 측의 축사가 있어서 계속 시간을 확인하고 있었거든요.
19:15 on Saturday night.
대표님, 곧 주최 측의 축사가 있을 예정이니.
알겠어요. 혜윤 씨는 장 회장님 자리 확인해서 어딘지 알려드리세요.
She's freaking dead. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. And she's dead. She's so freaking beautiful and they killed her. We don't even really see her. Oh my god, she's my wife. She's beautiful. And she's dead. I'm gonna have the rest of my Pepsi. Give me a second. Pepsi. Anyway. While speaking, Estelle opens the box of wine chocolates in Jen's hands.
유신우 씨, 사업은 그럭저럭인데 초콜릿 고르는 눈은 있으시네요?
대표님이 좋아하셔서 다행입니다. 가져가서 천천히 드시고 전 먼저 가보도록 하겠습니다.
She really said, you're all right, but at least you're good at picking chocolates. That's what she just said to him. Dang. 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 Get him. I get him. With the chocolate in her fingertips, Estelle looks around for a tissue. Marius suddenly comes over. Estelle is unsure whether to lower her hand or not, so it awkwardly dangles in the air. Luckily, a waiter comes by. Marius plucks a tissue from the dessert tray and hands it over to Estelle with a smirk on his face.
정말 감사합니다, 유본부장님. 중요한 일이라도 있으신 것 같은데. 그럼 전 이만 가보도록 하죠.
Estelle takes the tissue and wipes her fingers as if nothing happened. She raises an eyebrow at Jen.
혜윤 씨, 유본부장님 바래다 드리세요. 장 회장님 자리는 내가 안내할게요.
She gives Marius a nod before turning around and walking away.
본부장님, 오늘 저녁에 대표님께서 일이 많으셔서 그러니 너무 신경 쓰지 마세요. 제가 모셔다 드릴...
When did the banquet end? Aside from when Miss Marino ate one piece, was the box of chocolates always in on your person?
리셉션은 정확히 8시 30분에 끝났고 초콜릿은 저한테 없었어요. 유 본부장님을 배웅해드리고 돌아갔을 때 심 대표님께서 초콜릿이 조금 녹았다며 방 냉장고에 넣어놔달라고 하셨어요.
그때가 언제죠?
Why are you spelling Pepsi and Coca-Cola weird? What's wrong with you guys? I like Pepsi. Let it be known, I prefer Pepsi over Coca-Cola.
7시 30분이 되기 전이었어요. 그리고 제가 초콜릿을 넣어두고 돌아가는 길에 일이 조금 있었어요.
1940 on Saturday night.
죄송합니다. 괜찮으신가요?
After placing the chocolates in the fridge, Jen is returning to the venue when a server delivering a chocolate tower runs into her. Pepsi is better, but if it's Mexican cola, I switch sides. I've never had Mexican cola.
이거 설마...
But also, Pepsi made with real sugar is the best. Any other Pepsi tastes like chemicals. Pepsi with real sugar, that's where it's at.
초콜릿 시럽입니다.
안 돼!
Jen hurriedly grabs napkins from the nearest table and forcefully wipes the chocolate off of her arm and hand.
괜찮으세요? 방으로 모셔다 드릴까요?
괜찮아요. 호텔에 피부 알레르기에 바르는 연고가 있으면 1713호 객실로 좀 부탁드려요.
That sugarcane hits hard. It does.
다 정리하고 다시 연회장으로 돌아갔을 때가 언제죠?
거의 8시가 다 돼서 돌아갔어요. 직원이 연고를 가져다 줬을 때 제 옷을 드라이클리닝 맡겼어요. 못 믿으시면 기록을 찾아보셔도 돼요.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I kind of remembered was that the chocolate was spilled on her, and so then she had to change clothes, and that's why she's wearing these clothes. But I don't remember anything else. What did you do after the banquet was over? When was the last time you saw Miss Moreno?
전 신 대표님과 함께 손님들을 배웅해드리고 방카드를 대표님께 돌려드린 뒤 제 방으로 돌아갔어요. 대표님을 마지막으로 본 건 17층에서 엘리베이터가 멈췄을 때고 그때가 한 9시쯤 됐을 거예요.
심소희 씨 방카드는 계속 강혜윤 씨가 갖고 있었나요?
네. 대표님이 리셉션에 가방을 계속 들고 다닐 수가 없어서 방카드랑 휴대폰을 제 가방에 넣어뒀거든요. 하지만 전 옷을 갈아입고 나서는 연회장에서 대표님과 계속 같이 있었어요.
Jen, I need you to confirm something. Aside from you and Miss Marino, did anyone else come in contact with the box of chocolate?
잠시만요.
Jen lowers her head as if in thought.
다시 생각해봐도 다른 사람은 없었어요. 대표님과 저뿐이에요. 유본부장님이 포장을 뜯었다가 재포장했을지는 모르겠어요.
Boom, boom. My eyes itchy, bro. Okay. The police said you were the one who discovered Miss Marino's body this morning.
네, 제가 발견했어요. 외국 원단 업체에서 급하게 대표님을 찾았거든요. 아마 오전 7시 40분쯤이었을 거예요. 전화를 받고 대표님을 뵈러 올라갔는데 휴대폰이랑 객실 전화를 다 안 받으시는 거예요. 노크해도 아무 반응 없었고요.
그래서 호텔 직원에게 문을 열어달라고 요청한 뒤에 사망한 피해자를 발견했군요.
네, 맞아요.
Okay, Jen, that's all the questions from me for now. Fog. As soon as the interrogation is over, Jen stands up and faces the police officer standing behind you all.
이제 돌아가도 될까요? 대표님 댁에선 아직 이런 큰일이 났는지 모르세요. 처리해야 할 일이 많습니다.
안 됩니다. 강예윤 씨는 현재 본 사건의 유력 용의자입니다. 저희와 경찰서로 가셔야 합니다.
전 아니에요. 정말 아니라고요.
죄송하지만 방해가 안 된다면 저희가 현장 조사를 마친 뒤 강혜윤 씨를 데려가시면 안 될까요?
윤 선생님,
Scene of the crime.
물어볼 게 아직 남았나요?
네, 좀 있네요. 그런데 강혜윤 씨가 많이 지친 것 같아요. 좀 쉬었다 계속하죠. 그동안에
Vin looks at you, Mihai. His eyes, seemingly asking you, to decide your next move. Sir, please let Dr. Richter and me use this time to investigate the crime scene.
그럼요. 절 따라오세요.
The policeman gestures for Jen to stay put.
강예윤 씨는 이 방에 계십시오. 임의로 나가시면 안 됩니다.
The scene of the crime. Jen dejectedly sinks back into the swivel chair and silently cries while hugging the cushion. As soon as you and Vin exit the room, you feel a warm breath on your... Hello? You feel a warm breath on your cheek. Why? Who is it and why are they so close? Vin, why are you so close? Sir, we've had one... Hold on. Listen, I know you fell in love with me, right? Like, I get it. I get that, like, we fell in love at the like, love at first sight. I get it. But, like, we have hung out a singular one time before Marius got arrested. And now we're working together? Why? What's happening here?
방금 전 강혜윤은 거짓말을 했어요.
That's what happened. I remember that line. People were mad at this. People were mad at how they wrote Vin. When, honestly, the way that they have to write Vin to help you in crime cases, it's like the only way he can help. Like, that's the only way. Marius gets arrested, Vin. No, it's my chance. Yeah. Everyone say cheese. No, say scene of the crime. Oh, wait, not the right line. 1, 2. Need another. Do. Bum bum bum. Da da dum da da dum dum. this one better than this one. Hold on. Getting rid of Marius. I'm getting rid of him. Power. It's not. Pog. I'll make it better. Pog. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Help. Like, give me out. Help. No. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Help. Okay. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. He knows the laws. He's just too big brain for the cases. It's true. He's just so smart. Alrighty, let's freaking verbally attack somebody. Let's go. I just auto build each time. I don't think that's smartest way to do it. I think the smartest way to do it is to get the most powerful of each, especially if you have the whole team. If you have the whole thing unlocked, just use 5 of each one, and it's the most powerful of those 3. So I think that's the best way to get the strongest cards in your deck, because auto build doesn't do that. And then you can just keep that as a set deck, and then you don't have to change anything, because you get like 5 or 6 sets that you can use. Anyway, time to ratio this man. Dr. Ratio, no! Alright, time to investigate the scene of the crime. We're on our way to the scene of the crime. Your voice is so nice. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. After Mendoza's questioning had concluded, Ben told you she had lied. You're reminded of the text from earlier. Mendoza's reactions, and weak points. Dr. Richter, don't meow with an don't even, first of all, don't meow. Second of all, don't meow with an angry emoji. Dr. Richter, how could you tell she was lying? Through her micro expressions? See, this is where people got mad. People were not happy with the fact that they used micro expressions, but legitimately, that's the only thing he could do in this moment. You know. Since Vin is a psychiatrist, you can't help but recall microexpressions, a popular subject in criminology.
표정뿐만 아니라 그녀의 제스처에서도 알 수 있었어요.
Again, so like in psychology, body language and microexpressions. First of all, microexpressions aren't really a big thing that people go off of. Body language, there are people that read body language. It's not ever going to be 100%. Never, ever, ever. Never, not ever. Because people are subject to change all of the time. And while, yes, you can guess a few things by, like, if they're closing themselves off or something like that, like, yeah, body language is subjective, and you have to be able to study a person's body language properly to be able to understand exactly how they are reacting with their body language. Because my body language is going to be different from your body language, and your body language is going to be different from, like, my mom's body language, right? And so the fact that he never had asked her any, like, basic questions or really watched her in a sense that she wasn't stressed, he doesn't really know what her body language actually is and how she responds to things, which in the game, it's a game, so, like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it's just a video game. But also never, unless you know a person very well, don't start using body language as a way to like analyze somebody. It's never gonna work. You can there are basic things that like everybody does just because that's what everybody sees, but like when you like really get into the nitty gritty of it, don't. To understand body language, you would need to learn the individual. Yeah, basically a psychology and sociology type of ordeal. Harder to understand the individual than the group. Yes, exactly. So like, again, there's like basic things like if you're like feeling a little anxious, most people usually like kind of hold themselves in some way or like close their body off, or if they're feeling more confident, they're usually more open and using hand gestures more. But again, you need to know the person before you can really use body language as a way to read somebody. And Vin does not know this girl. And micro expressions aren't really real. So, you know, it's fine. It's a video game, it's entertainment. But I'm just saying.
정확히 말하자면 미세 반응이야.
But it's just too big brain. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just a video game fun. Yeah. Are they accurate? Can you teach me?
배우고 싶어요? 그럼 그 전에 강혜윤이 무슨 거짓말을 했는지 맞춰보세요.
He usually breaks the boundary of logic. I'm guessing that they don't have a trained psychologist and like a licensed psychiatrist consulting this game for Vin Richter specifically. I feel like that'd be too much work. And that would be a little weird to like, I mean, like I get it, but also he does teach certain like experiments and stuff like that. But other than that, he's not really, I mean, all they really do is be like, he understands you better because he really knows you. Like that's about it. I mean, he has 2 doctorates. Well, we figured out that he could have done that. So it's not that he breaks boundaries of logic. He's just so cool and hot and smart. Anyway.
힌트를 주자면 거짓말이 한마디만 있는 게 아니에요. 거짓말인지 전혀 티도 안
I'm
나는
telling you
것도
now,
있어요.
I don't remember what her lies were, but I remember going through this and being like, wow, that was smart. but I'm going through it now and I've like got no clue. I didn't even notice that she lied. Again, 2 years. That's not a hint. I'm even more confused now. Vin smiles at you without saying anything. He waits for your answer. Like a blurry image of the whole story. Yeah. Jen said she didn't interact with Estelle outside of work. There must be more to it. Occasionally, managing their boss's private schedules is a normal part of a secretary's work. There's no way she'd have no contact with Estelle outside of work.
확실히 그렇네요. 제가 평소에 마주칠 일에 대해 말을 꺼냈을 때 강예윤의 눈이 순간 커졌어요. 입도 조금 벌어졌고요.
He said, girl looked shocked for 2 seconds. And I think I got her. I got her, smiley face.
그건 놀라서 겁에 질린 표정인데 표정과는 달리 그녀는 업무 접촉과 갈등이 없다라고 대답했다는 점이 이상해요. 아주 중요한 사실을 숨기고 있는 게 분명해요.
I hate to say it, he's so freaking hot though. Like, I don't care if he's wrong, he's the hottest man alive. And also probably lied while talking about making hotel reservations. She was really nervous. He gets a baseline in 0.5 seconds. He literally, he got it immediately. He was like, I get this woman. He looked at her and he was like, I get it. No, I get her. Dr. Richter, how do you know about the hotel vacancies? That wasn't in the police reports. Did you go ask about it?
아니요. 강혜윤의 자료를 요청한 건 그녀의 일상 사진이 있는지 보려고 했던 것뿐이에요.
See?
사진을 보고 그녀의
That's
표정과
not how
태도에
this
베이스라인을 정하려
works.
했어요. 쉽게 말해서
I hate
그녀의
to say
표정을
it.
관찰하는데
This
기준을
is
잡는
not
거죠.
how it works. This is, he's so wrong. But he's so hot while he does it, you know?
호텔 예약권은 제가 그냥 아무렇게나 지어낸 말로 그녀를 속인 거예요.
That's a baseline in a completely different scenario. We're just not looking. This is true. We're just not paying attention to the fact that he's so incredibly wrong. We do not see the wrong. He's right all the time if we just don't look when he's wrong. To fool her, you were so serious that I also believed you.
승리하기 위해선 적을 속여야 하잖아요.
Oh, it's false tears all over again.
그게 업무 중에 필요했을 뿐이에요. 전 거짓말을 좋아하지
Oh, I
않아요.
can't wait to get false tears and read it with you guys. Oh, false tears. Oh, false tears. False tears is where people really started hating Finn. Really started hating him. We're just paying attention to his voice, not what he's saying. Yeah. Min Sung-woo, he does a great job. False tears was also hot. I don't know what they're saying. No, it was hot, and also I could psychoanalyze this man with every fiber of my being. So I understand him. Me and him, I saw his baseline when he first talked to me. When I didn't even have to look at him to understand his baseline. As soon as I heard his voice over the loudspeaker. Anyway, okay. Anyway. I understand, and of course I trust you.
그럼 됐어요.
Oh, he's so hot.
그나저나 강혜윤이 호텔 예약에 대해서 거짓말을 했다는 건 맞췄네요. 그때 무의식적으로 손가락을 만지작거리는 그녀를 보고 속으로 당황했다는 사실을 알 수 있었거든요.
This one I'll take. This one I'll take because if she wasn't doing it before and then she started doing it, that one I'll allow. But if she was doing it the whole time, you could say that she just has like a tick of some sort, you know what I mean? But if she started doing it immediately when she started talking about that, I get it. That I understand. That one I'll take. She wouldn't react like that if it was just a normal booking. Something's not right. You immediately seek assistance from the crime scene investigator. Officer, could you help me look up the hotel's recent reservation records?
네, 잠시만요.
강혜윤이 한 다른 거짓말이 뭔지 짐작되나요?
There's more?
심소희가 두 비서를 해고시킨 것과 관련해서 강혜윤이 숨기는 게 있을 거예요.
But a man saying baseline off a picture is wild. That's wild. Holy moly.
가장 결정적인 건 누가 초콜릿을 건드렸는지에 대해서도 사실대로 말하지 않았어요. 제가 그녀를 지켜보고 있다는 걸 느끼고선
Sorry,
일부러 고개를 숙여서 자신의
I had
반응을
a
숨기려 했던
dream.
거예요.
Oh, I had a dream last night between my waking hours and tummy ache. I had a dream last night where there was just like a huge freaking fly in my house, and it was so gross. My baseline is really spontaneous. I guess you'd have to know a person well enough, you know? Like, even Mama Imai can't read my body language very well. But I don't know if that's a her thing or if it's a me thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if she's the problem or if I'm the problem. My baseline is just like... Me too. Didn't notice that. Guess I got your question wrong, huh? I just think about random stuff, so I do things without saying anything all the time. I do that? Well, okay. Well, okay. What I do is I'll like have a train of thought in the silence, and I won't say a freaking thing until I get to the end of that train of thought, and then I'll say what was at the end of it, and then nobody understands what the heck was just happened. So it'll be like, we'll be having a conversation about like the trees, like they put in new trees, and then I'll go from like the trees to the sidewalks are cracked to like, oh, I tripped on the sidewalk one time to, oh, and then there was this other time that this happened, and then I'll tell you that instead. Like, that's just how it works. Okay.
다 맞췄다고 해도 가르쳐주지 않겠다고 하면 화낼 건가요?
That's kind of hot. I was kind of hot of him. That was kind of hot. I hate to say it. That's kind of that was kind of hot. Why? No, but I feel like it'd be a shame.
변호사님이 제 학생이 아니었으면 해서요. 지금 미림대 특별 초청 교수로 있어서 학생이라면 차고 넘치거든요.
He doesn't want us to look at him and be like, oh, he's like a teacher. He wants me to look at him and be like, wow, that's my husband. And that's how I look at him. Instead of doing that, I just wander off to study something I saw.
스마트한 레이디 앞에서 제 매력을 잃고 싶지 않더라고요. 특기 하나쯤은 혼자만 알게 잘 숨겨둬야죠. 그쵸?
Who the freaking says that? Who says that other than Vin Richter himself? Who says that? I've never heard. I'm gonna be real though. If a man said that to me, I'd swoon immediately. Immediately. He doesn't have to say anything else. Honestly, he'd have me in his hands. It was like, come on. Like, come on. That's the hottest freaking thing I've ever seen. No, that's what I'm saying. No one says that. But that was so freaking hot of him. Oh my gosh. He's not joking. You really do have a sense of humor.
들켰나요? 농담이에요.
W is for sure. He wasn't joking.
미세 반응은 체계적인 분야라서 배우려면 오랜 시간을 들여야 해요.
Ben invented how to be smooth.
시간 괜찮으시면 제가 천천히 가르쳐 드릴게요. 하지만 오늘만큼은 거짓말 탐지는 저한테 맡겨주세요.
Oh man. Okay, it's the deal then. A shame that micro-reaction observation can't be used as evidence in court. Let's go search for evidence at the scene. Officer, when did the police arrive at the hotel? Was the scene of the crime compromised in any way?
오늘 오전 7시 45분에 신고를 받고 바로 호텔 측에 사건 현장 폐쇄를 요청했습니다. 7시 55분에 첫 번째로 출발한 경찰들이 도착했는데 그때 현장이 완벽하게 보존되어 있었다고 합니다.
My dog. Oh, she's upset. She like just went out to like Mama Imai just opened the door and let them out. It took her a minute to come back and start screaming. The dog doesn't seem to like the officer. All right. There's quite a bit of stuff in the bin. I'll go through it later. Thanks, Curly Pop. Okay, so this is where things... This is... So... Did y'all freaking hear that? What is happening? Okay, so this is what bothers me about this like investigation style, because if you can tell, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys so you can see what I see, okay? There is a slight glimpse of a piece of paper right under this this sofa, but it's not something I can interact with as of right now. And it won't be until the next time that I investigate this area, which is so annoying. Like I get it for story purposes, they're not gonna let me click it because they don't want me to have that information yet. But they have to put it in because they can't just like add something new to surprise you, because they want it to be something that you missed before. But I didn't miss it. And I never missed it. I failed to interact with the other places by literal pixels. Yeah. So it's just trying to be like, oh, you didn't see this before, but it's always been there. But the fact that it, like, you do see it. Everybody saw it. And this is where this problem starts. It wasn't as obvious in the previous case, but in this case, it's much worse. Also, Butter, you missed Vin being hot and then being wrong about micro expressions and body language. And we said it's fine because he's hot. And then he flirted with me, and then he was like, I'm joking. And then I was like, he's not joking. And then now we're here. Investigating the scene of the crime. Yeah, he was just hot. That's all you missed then. It's more noticeable than some actual clues. Yeah. I can't lay down while I'm on the job. Okay. Tea table looks quite unique. It must be a designer piece. The tea set looks untouched. I guess Miss Marino wasn't a fan of tea. I know who is a fan of tea. Vin! Alright. What is this painting about? I don't get it. Is it an abstract painting? Already inspected this. Okay. I used to hide in the closet when I was playing hide and seek. It was fun. Okay. Thanks, girly. What? Carpet is so clean. It's like it's new. It looks nice, but it must be hard to clean. Okay, I've already apparently inspected that. There we go. Finally.
자수정
Bride sleep.
와인잔이라. 뭔가 있어 보이네요.
Amethyst wine glass. Vin picks up the wine glass and studies it with great interest. The wine glass is exquisitely made. The bowl is supported by a ring of amethyst near the top of the hollow stem. I remember that amethyst is a symbol of Dionysus, the Greek god of wine. So amethysts are also called tears of Dionysus.
그뿐만이 아니라 서양 문화에서 자수정은 사랑의 수호석이기도 해요. 사랑하는 사람 사이의 솔직함과 순결함, 그리고 용기를 상징하죠.
I love how this man speaks. And it's not even like, oh, I love the way that he words things in English. No, it's specifically just how this dude speaks in Korean. It's just so nice.
하지만 술과 함께라면 아마 솔직함과 용기만을 나타내지 않을까요? 사실 전 한가할 때 혼자 와인을 빚어요.
He
혹시
does.
와인 마시는 거
This
좋아하세요?
man does everything in his free time. Can we talk about this? Hold on. I didn't remember this, but he does everything in his free time. This man does so much. It's insane. Really? Wine tasting is quite a distinguished skill. I'll definitely take you up on your offer. How does he even have free time? I saw his schedule. He wakes up at like 10 p.m. 10 a.m. He wakes up at like 10 a.m. and then he does some exercise, and then he has breakfast, and then he does this thing, and then he goes to work, and then he has lunch, and then he takes a break, and he's got a lot of free time. Genuinely, because he gets up at 10 a.m. Yeah. He is the latest sleeper in the cast. He goes to bed late and he wakes up late. Luke wakes up before the sun rises. Luke wakes up at like 5 in the morning, and then Marius and Artem wake up somewhere in between the two. But Luke wakes up really early, and Vin sleeps in more than anybody else. In fact, it's really cute. It's actually so cute because at one point it was like, I think it was in his Sweet chapter or something, but he was talking to, because they basically live together now. I mean, I mean me and him, we basically live together now. So he was talking to me, of course. And he was saying that, he was like, do you like not feel bad that I'm not awake when you're awake? And she's like, no, I don't. I mean, I was like, no, I don't feel bad at all. Like, it's nice because I wake up and you're laying there and you're sleeping. It's like the first thing I see, and it's so freaking cute. It's so cute because she has to wake up early because she has work, a job, which she has to go in early. He, on the other hand, is a psychiatrist that like makes his own schedule, so he's more loose when it comes to stuff. And also, for some odd freaking reason, he had on his schedule. Hold on, I'm gonna open up his schedule. I have screenshots of it. Give me a sec. So on weekends and weekdays, his schedules are different. Or not weekends, but like on days where he's not working, his schedule is slightly different. So on a work day, he wakes up at 9 o'clock. It says wake up, have breakfast, and then study horticulture and exercise. So he wakes up, he eats breakfast. This is all within an hour. I don't know how he does it. He gets up, eats breakfast, studies plants, and exercises. Then at 10:10 to 12:09, so for like 2 hours, he works at his at the Psychology Research Institute, which is where he works like normally. And then 10:12 to 1 to almost 2 o'clock, he works and then rests for a bit. And then at 2, he for an hour, he works, does university lectures, police consulting, or does a psychological consultant for a client. So it's one of those 4 options that he'll do for an hour there, and then he'll have a break again at 3 for an hour. For almost 2 hours. He breaks at 3. He takes a break, and then is breaking until 4:59. So almost 2 hours. He's just chilling, and then at 5, he then does more work where it's like one of the 4 things that he does, and then he gets off of work. Technically, yeah, he technically gets off of work at 6:30, and then at 6:30 he rests and has dinner for an hour and a half, and then and then at 7:30 to 8:30 he's either tutoring Marius for a week, like once a week, or he's seeing patients by appointment in the middle of the night. It's wild. In the middle of the night he's seeing patients. Crazy. And then he finally like really goes home at 8:30 and reads books once he gets home for an hour and a half. For an hour. He just sits and he gets home and then he reads for an hour. And then at 9:30 to 10:30 he has he sees patients by appointment, which is crazy. He's home. So he does it on, he has to do it like online because I've never seen a patient in his house. But it's crazy that he's still doing it. Like still seeing patients at 10 o'clock in the middle of the night? Anyway, and then at 10:30 to 11:30 he records a daily audio log. He does that. It's actually really cute. He does it so he can see how he's doing, like mentally, which isn't how that, you can't do that to yourself, like legitimately, but it's fine. Like you're not supposed to be able, you can't like be a psychiatrist for yourself. You need somebody else, but it's fine. And then he listens to classical music and chills until 11:30. And then at 11:30, he washes up and gets ready for bed. And that's on a work day. When he's on an off day, he wakes up at 9:30-ish, 9:20-ish. And then for an hour, he's just like doing what he does, which is study, have breakfast, and exercise. And then from 10:30 to 11:49, he is practicing equestrianism at the writing arena. I forgot he did that. That's a card. That's like a whole card is him taking, he rides horses. Yeah, it's a whole card where he does that. Oh, it's really cute, actually. So then at 11:50 to 1:09, he has a break and eats lunch. And then at 1:10 to 2:30, he practices more equestrianism. Which I'm guessing on his day off, he's not always riding horses on his days off. And that's just like a general, like he's doing something, but that's just what this says. I think it's just because this was like a schedule for 2 days. I think the schedule might update depending on what days, because I don't have the I didn't have the permanent schedule, I had a temporary schedule. So I'm guessing on off days it'll change to different things, but that's just my guess, I'm not sure. And then at 2:30, he goes home and rests for a half an hour to 1.5 hours. He just chills. And then at 4, he is resting, reading, listening to music, or gardening for an hour and a half. And then at 5:30 to 6:30, he is resting and relaxing. And then at 6:30 to 7:30, he is again reading a book or listening to classical music. And then he has dinner at 7:30 and freaking chills for like an hour and a half. And then at 9 for an hour. He just reads, like uninterrupted reads. Like all of the other time he's been reading a book, it's been like this or that, or like you can call him. This is uninterrupted reading time for Vin. So no one talk to him. He's reading. And then at 10 o'clock to 11:30, he is resting and relaxing. And then at 11:30 to 11:55, he is drafting a schedule for the next week and then sending it to his assistant for detailed planning. And then at 11:56 to midnight-ish, he is taking care of his remaining work, washing up, and preparing for bed. So he's got the chillest of schedules I think I've ever seen in my life. He can do whatever he wants. He's so freaking chill.
열심히 준비해서 기다릴게요. 먼저 깨끗한 술잔을 준비해야겠네요. 절대 이 호텔처럼 물자국이 남아있는 술잔을 손님에게 내놓진 않을 거예요.
So, in Vin's efforts to seem better than everyone else, he uncovered a clue. Really? Manning Palace Hotel is a renowned 5-star hotel in Stellis. How could they make such a basic mistake? A good life. You take the glass from Vin in order to take a closer look. Sure enough, there are water stains on it.
바에 있는 다른 잔들은 깨끗했어요. 물자국이 남아있는 잔은 이것뿐이에요.
In Vin's efforts to seem cooler than everyone else and better than everyone else, he uncovered a clue. I love that about him. I love that about him.
어떤 부지런한 손님이 술을 마시고 난 뒤 술잔을 닦아놓은 걸까요?
Could it have been that could it have been Miss Marina? All right. Was an extra 0 added to the price tag of these drinks? Yikes. That's expensive. Alright. Tea, soda, yogurt, romaine. I can't say that one.
왜 그래요?
Dr. Richter, this drink, this wine, is a type of red wine, isn't it? I remember that it's quite famous.
맞아요. 로마네 꽁티는 부르고뉴산 최고급 와인 중에 하나예요.
He says it with a Korean accent. I'm not... I can't.
어떻게 여기에 로마네 꽁티가 있는 거죠? 환상의 술이라 불리는 로마네 꽁티가 여기 있다니 가짜 아닐까요?
I wanted to look at it since I've never seen one before, but couldn't find it anywhere in the room. The fridge and minibar are both empty.
어쩌면 와인 리스트에 저것만 놓고 속이려는 걸 수도 있죠. 그래도 잘 찾아냈네요. 당직 지배인에게 물어보는 게 좋겠어요.
당직 지배인은 지금 경찰 조사를 받고 있어서 잠시 기다리셔야 합니다.
Alright. Okay. Me tapping everything just in case. There are 6 things I need to find and I've only found 2. That's actually wild. What is this supposed to indicate?
여긴
Miss Ma'am.
심소희 씨의 휴대폰이 있던 자리입니다.
You put on gloves and pick up Estelle's phone. The screen immediately lights up. Although the phone is locked, you can see that the battery is at 23%. Whose fingerprints are on the phone?
심소희 씨 지문만 발견되었습니다.
Just Estelle's? That doesn't make sense. Jen said that she had Estelle's phone the entire time. Her fingerprints should be on Estelle's phone.
만약 누군가 심소희의 휴대폰을 가져갔다가 그녀가 사망한 뒤에 지문을 지우고 되돌려놨다면 휴대폰엔 심소희의 지문만 남겠죠.
Did the murderer try to cover their tracks by using Estelle's hand to plant fingerprints on her own phone after she died? Blood. It's probably chocolate. What if it's blood? Wait, I don't remember. What's this? On the back of the phone, there is a nondescript brown smudge. It's chocolate. It'd be easy to dismiss as a stain if one weren't carefully looking. A dead chocolate? Oh my
초콜릿
gosh.
같아 보이네요.
It was chocolate. They killed the chocolate man. No! You mean from when Estelle ate that piece of chocolate?
초콜릿입니다. 검사 결과 유신우 씨가 선물한 초콜릿과 동일한 성분으로 확인됐습니다.
대각선으로 나는 흔적이라 심소희 본인이 남긴 건 아닌 듯하네요.
We shall always remember you, chocolate man, 07. Why do you say that? Wait, I know. If Estelle was holding her phone as a right-handed person, the smudge should be from the top right to the bottom left. If Estelle were a lefty, the smudge would be near the camera instead.
역시 똑똑한 사람이라 말이 통하네요.
He thinks I'm smart.
하지만 자국이 난 방향을 고려하지 않더라도 이 휴대폰은 수상해요. 만약 심소희가 의식을 잃기 전에 휴대폰이 옆에 있었다면 왜 전화를 걸어 구조 요청을 하지 않은 걸까요? 게다가 심소희가 범인에 대한 다잉 메시지를 남기려고 했다면 왜 휴대폰을 사용하지 않았을까요? 힘들게 책상에서 메모지를 가져와서 글씨를 쓰는 것보다 잠금 해제 화면에 U라고 쓰는 게 더 쉽지 않았을까요? 만약
Unless she didn't have her phone with her when she died. Clue acquired. Okay. Is that it for that area? Wait, let me go back. Okay. In front of the connecting door, the police outlined where Estelle's body was found. From the police silhouette, it seems like Estelle fell while facing the table with her back against the door. Is this where her body was found?
네,
Could I see the note that she left behind?
여기 있습니다. 메모에서는 심소희 씨 지문만이 발견되었습니다.
The officer shows you the note. Key evidence that implicated Marius. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was a note that said Marius on it. Or Hagen. It said Hagen on it. And they were like, he must have killed her. Marius's last name, Hagen, is lightly scribbled on the note. From her handwriting, Estelle was likely weak at the time. The last letter trails off. Clearly the pen had fallen out of her hand. Evidently, this scribble was the last thing Estelle did before her death. Marius was not present when the toxin took effect. Miss Marino's note was her own guess, not ironclad proof.
발견 당시 피해자는 무슨 옷을 입고 있었나요? 리셉션 참석 당시 입었던 옷인가요? 아니면 목욕 가운이나 잠옷인가요?
그녀가 입고 있었던 옷은 리셉션 참석 당시 입었던 드레스였습니다.
그렇다면 이상하네요. 심소희는 침대와 책상 사이에 쓰러져 있었어요. 몸에 이상을 느끼고 침대에서 내려와 책상으로 걸어온 것처럼 보이죠.
However, judging by the bed sheets, the bed doesn't appear to have been used. Queen bed still remains the way it was after being made by the hotel's housekeeper last night. The corner is folded up, and a welcoming card is still up on top.
너무 피곤한 상태가 아니라면 일반적으로 여성분이 화장을 지우지도 옷을 갈아입지도 않은 상태로 침대에 눕진 않을 거예요. 잘 구겨지는 드레스를 입었다면 더더욱.
That means Estelle's position is...
형사님, 이 방의 커넥팅 도어 열 수 있나요? 그리고 어제 옆방에 누가 투숙했었나요?
열 수 있습니다. 어젯밤 옆방 1817호엔 요새 핫한 배우 여진우 씨가 묵었습니다.
It's all coming back into my brain, everybody. Everybody, I put it together. Everyone.
여진우라. 심소희는 어떻게 옆방에 누가 있는지, 그리고 그 사람이 그녀를 도울 수 있는 사람인지 알았을까요?
See, I think I remembered most of it. I just didn't remember his name. But now I've gotten it again. So I got all of it back up here. I know what happened. Dr. Victor, are you saying that Estelle tried to get help from the guest next door?
네. 심소희가 여기 쓰러져 있었고, 만약 침대에서 내려온 게 아니었다면 그건 아마 커넥팅 도어를 두드리기 위해서였을 거예요.
Could she have been panicked in her efforts to stay alive? She was trying her luck, but didn't know if someone was next door.
아닐 거예요. 제 생각엔 심소희는 옆방의 손님이 누군지 알고 있었을 가능성이 커요. 당신은 중요한 행동을 강구하고 있어요. 심소희는 마지막에 메모를 남겼어요. 문을 두드린 건 그 전이고요. 즉, 그녀가 도움을 청할 능력이 있었을 때 옆방 사람에게 제일 먼저 도움을 청했다는 것이죠. 이는 그만큼 상대방을 신뢰했다는 뜻이에요.
But we don't have any evidence to prove that Miss Marino actually knocked on the door.
맞아요. 이 가설을 입증하려면 형사님께 이 문에 남아있는 흔적을 감식해달라고 요청해야 해요. 어쩌면
Oh, I skipped his line. Sorry. He speaks a lot. The connecting door between the rooms. It can be used as a fire escape and a fire break for the partitioned wall. A gift from the hotel sits on the bed. A bottle of essential oils from a luxury brand and a bar of soap with the hotel's logo. Frickin' Pog. Janice is on the cover of this magazine.
전 여진우에 대해 잘 몰라요. 그냥 요새 찍은 영화와 드라마가 상당히 인기 있다고만 들었죠.
He's a great actor. He's probably one of the top idols in the entertainment industry. But I saw some news today. The paparazzi got word of him visiting a private clinic. Sometimes I can't help but feel for celebrities like him, having their privacy invaded like this.
만약에 제 연구실이었다면 절대 그런 일은 일어나지 않았을 거예요.
Thank you, Vin. Thank you, Vin, for reminding everyone that you are simply better.
환자의 사생활 보호는 정신과 의사가 갖춰야 하는 가장 기본적인 직업 윤리라고 할 수 있죠.
You flip open the magazine and see that even a fashion interview delved into the Beaufort's personal love life. Especially now that he and the female lead of the movie he stars in have been crowned the best on-screen couple. You quickly scan the interview but don't find any helpful information. can't help but take another glance at the cover. The cover features Janus in his role as a magician in the movie. Ben is always being smoother, showing how good he is. Literally, he takes every opportunity to remind you how awesome he is, how much better he is than everyone else, and then also tell you, oh, by the way, I'm in love with you, but in the smoothest way possible. He wears a pair of silk gloves and a mysterious but cunning smile on his face. He looks quite dashing. Average Hoyo smart man. Wait, who else does that? Who else? I only know Genshin men. And it's definitely not Kaya. Kaya's more like Marius. Or Child for sure, is more like Marius. But especially when it comes to flirting, it's more like Kaya. Toma is like Luke, for sure. No questions asked. In fact, Toma's voice actor in English, Christian Banis, has been streaming Tears of Themis on his Twitch, and he's been voicing Luke. Like, he's been using it as a way to voice Luke, and I think that's really cute. Because it's definitely a character that he would have voiced. If they had an English dub, or an English voice actors for Tears of Themis, I would not put it past him to audition for Luke. And get Luke. I wouldn't put it past him. He's very Luke-coded. Alhaitham or Ayato? See, okay, Alhaitham, I get. Ayato, I feel like that's fan in Ayato. Although I don't remember anything about Ayato, I skipped his story quest. It was so boring. I was so bored. They were getting married or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened in that story quest. And I'm not gonna try to learn. I also played it in Korean because Ayato's voice actor in Korean is Artem. But Vin? Who would Vin be like? Artem for sure would be like Ayato. I hate to say it. And it's not just because the voice actors are similar, but what I do know of Ayato is very Artem-like. Especially fan in Ayato, probably more like Artem. On the people Ayato is talking with? Yeah, I see that. Who would Vin be? I don't know. I'm not sure. Although I will say, Nazi could definitely voice Vin. Goodbye, Water. Bye-bye, Water. Nazi, aka Alhaitham's voice actor, could definitely voice Vin. Not even like, it wouldn't even be a surprise. Vin is dead. I don't see Kaya. Maybe I'm biased, because I hate Kaya. I can see Zhongli. Actually, period. I can see Zhongli. Period. Why do you hate Kaya? It's like I hate Marius. I can't tell them I like them, or it goes to their head and they dangle it above me. Like a prize. Yes, they're hot. Yes, they know it. They don't need me to tell them. I give them an inch, they take a mile, okay? I'm not giving them anything. They get nothing from me. Not a single thing. Same with Child. Except Child is, well, a terrorist? So, anyway. You give Vin an inch and he gives it back to you. Tenfold, okay? Not the same, not the same. They're not the same. Honestly, I don't know if there's any Genshin dude who gives a Vin. Except for maybe Zhongli. But I feel like he doesn't even really give Vin. I don't think anybody gives Vin the way Vin gives Vin. You know what I mean? It was a fun fight. Regent and Neuvillette? No. 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 Maybe Fan and Neuvillette? But not the Fan and Neuvillette that cries when you take his cookie. I can see Fan and Ayato taking up Vin. I can see that. But I don't think it works. Cause Vin, there's like a specific like archetype Vin is taking in this game, which is a Chinese archetype for males, which is the guy who looks very sophisticated, acts very sophisticated, dresses well, is very like proper and elegant, and then you warning, I'm gonna say something, and then you get them in the bedroom and they're not the same, not at all, okay? That's the archetype Vin is currently taking in this game. And Neuvillette does not fit that. And I think only Fan and Ayato and Fan and Zhongli fit that. But I don't think actual Ayato and actual Zhongli fit that archetype at all. Maybe Zhongli, maybe, but not enough. Also, I do love how Neuvillette is. I love him. That's a sweet. He's such a sweet man. I love him so much. Anyway, I'm gonna. Younger Zhongli, perhaps? No. No, because younger Zhongli was just like first off, he didn't show his emotions that much, and then he was just angry. And then he started like understanding emotions and like how they're important. So I don't see it. It was only after Guizhong passed that Zhongli was really like, and then he got really angry for like that section of time, and then he started like understanding emotions better. But he didn't really show many emotions until after Guizhong died, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it was. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the game. He looks, quote, quite dashing. He could probably charm any fans just by his good looks.
저는 남자의 매력이 얼굴에서만 나타나는 건 아니라고 생각해요. 성격과 행동 거지가 더 중요한 거죠.
He's like, please stop talking about how hot this man is. I'm begging you. Look at me. Hi. Look at me. Hi. Hi. Look at me. Hi. Hi. Me. Hi. That's what he's saying right now. No, it's a decoration. Me. Vin's a pick-me. He's not, but that's so funny to think. Okay, I'm definitely missing something here. And it's not this piece of paper. Okay, never mind. Heck you too, I guess. Oh, right. Zhongli, but a touch of pick-me. No, there's more to Vin than pick-me and Zhongli. A shattered vase lies before the TV cabinet. Did Miss Marino accidentally break this when she was poisoned?
심소희 몸에 상처가 있는지 없는지를 봐야 알 것 같네요. 독극물이 중독돼 있는 상태로 꽃병을 깼다면 분명 많이 다쳤을 테니까요.
Wait, look at the shards. Someone tried to clean it up afterwards. Bigger fragments are gathered near the base of the wall, but a smaller shards and pieces, but not the smaller shards and pieces. Miss Marino could have never cleaned it up in her state.
형사님, 어젯밤에 이 방에서 룸 서비스를 불렀었나요?
I like Nuvulette due to how they show his emotional side and his struggle with it. Many guys, or well, many people I think can relate to that. Yeah, it's a nice way. And also, Ray Chase did an amazing job voicing Nuvulette. An amazing job. And when he said that like they got to a specific line in the game and then he requested to re-record all of his lines again with the new knowledge that he had of that character I'm so glad he was able to do that because he did an amazing job voicing Nuvulette. Wait, actually, when I think about it, Zhongli made us prepare that whole thing for him. Yeah. I love Nuvulette and I will protect him until the end of my days. That's so real. We really did plan and prepare Zhongli's funeral. Yeah, and that I do think is Vin coded. Like, he would. Like, if Vin was in Zhongli's place, in Zhongli's world, he would. He'd do that for sure. And he'd find it so funny that he's making us run around do all the stuff for him. He'd find it so freaking funny. But there's still a part of Vin that we're never gonna see from Zhongli, and that's why I don't think he's Zhongli.
아니요.
Strange. Why didn't Miss Marino call someone to clean it up? You kneel down trying to see if there's anything that may be used to clean up the fragments. You lean forward to check on the shards, but somehow you lose your balance. You lose your balance. Wait until Zhongli gets dateable. You know, if Zhongli, listen, okay. First off, I think, okay. Now hear me out. I think every character in Genshin has at least a teensy crush on you. Okay? Like every playable character has at least a teensy crush on you. Okay? At least. Hear me out. It was sort of confirmed. Yes! When you asked... Because I asked, okay? And some NPCs as well. I don't pay attention to NPCs, but you're probably right. I asked her. In the Sumeru Archon quest, I asked the fortune teller. Because me and my friend were playing it at the exact same time on our own computers. And we both went, I know which one I'm asking. So we both asked it. And then we were like, oh... I think every character has a crush on you. My friend didn't believe me. I think every character that is, at least every playable character and some NPCs probably, but every playable character has at least a teensy crush on you. And my friend didn't believe me and wouldn't believe me when I said that Zhongli probably has a crush on you. Because my friend was like, he's like still caught up over Guizhong. I don't think so. I don't think so. With the way he acts around the main character, no freaking way. I think every character at least has like a teensy crush. You know what I mean? But like the way he lets us in on things that he wouldn't let anybody else in on, even before he told us that he was the Archon, that's something. Okay? That says something. Side note, I love how with Xinyan is one of the few characters in lore to know the Traveler isn't from this world. Wait, she does? Wait, Xinyan knows? Wait, I had no clue. What? Should I up her friendship? Whoa. Child has the largest crush ever, by the way. Heizo, huge crush, okay. Ayaka, for sure. Okay. Toma wants to marry you. Okay? Listen! He gave you the freaking thing that his mother gave to his dad. Are you Or that his dad gave to his mom. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And then his mom gave it to him? Are you kidding? He loves you. He wants to marry you. He did, yeah. In his hangout at the end, when in one of the endings, you give him windmill asters because they remind him of home, and he gives you a little thing that his mom gave to him to keep him safe, and he gives it to you. He gives it to you. Are you kidding me? He's in love with you. He wants to marry you. Okay? It's the sweetest freaking thing in the whole wide world. Oh my gosh. I'm never getting over that. I'm never getting over that. Let me read this. About us. And here I was wondering why we got on so well. You're not from this world, and that's why you don't care about care for its rules. Now that's how life should be like. Lose the red tape and live free. Oh my gosh, I love Shinyan. Yeah, you know what? Pog. That's so Pog. I love that for Shinyan. So anyway, Tomo wants to marry you. Yanfei has a crush on you, question mark? I've never seen any of those lines. But like, they all kind of got a little crush. You know what I mean? Just like a little. Like, some are smaller than others, but some are bigger than others. Like Child. We don't have to talk about Child, though. I've been told by multiple people on multiple occasions that I would be the kind of person that Child would have a crush on, and I hate that for myself. I hate that for myself. Should have been in Fontaine, changed my mind. No! She does law in leeway. Let her do law in leeway. She has no reason to be there. She already did her, she finished her studies. Now she law leeway. Anian might have a bad kit, but she's one of my favorites. I have no freaking clue how she works. I know she's a shield and that's it. Fine, but it would have been fun. I think seeing Mona in Fontaine was actually wild. Can we talk about that? The fact that we saw Mona in Fontaine. We went to Fontaine and she was just freaking there at one point. And I'ma be real. I thought she was French the whole time. And I was like, well, cause she's mean. She's rude! Just like the French! I'm kind of sad that she wasn't French this whole time. Yanfei thinks the Traveler has one on her. It's in her character story 4. That's so freaking real. She's so me-coded. Are you kidding? She's so delusional, just like me. That was honestly amazing. I'm happy to see Mona in an art conquest. Yeah, I do like Mona. Oh well, she's rude. But sometimes I like her. But sometimes I don't. Anyway, oh no, the broken glass.
조심해요.
Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up.
조심해요.
Huh. I wish. Ugh. There are some cards where he raises his voice. Woo! Woo! Because he's always so soft-spoken. Woo! Anyway. You're pulled up by your wrist and shoulder. And are able to right yourself up. Good job. You turn around. You turn your head around to see, in panic to see Vin's golden eyes. This is the first time you've seen Vin showing such emotion, breaking his usual calm and elegant demeanor.
유리 파편을 정리할 때 썼던 도구를 찾는 거예요? 제가 할게요. 유리 조각이 이렇게나 많은데 다치기라도 하면 어떡해요?
I love him. Ahaha. Oh, okay. Vin is still holding your wrist. The warm tingling sensation makes your heart pound.
미안해요. 전
Lowering his head, he lets go of your wrist with a smile and then proceeds to check the floor. Thanks for that, Dr. Richter.
별 말씀을. 당연한 거죠.
Vin then turns his attention to searching the furniture around the glass shards. You look away in panic and take a deep breath. Me.
이건
What? Vin's voice grabs your attention. What did you find? He stands up, holding a shard of glass. After reading, that's what I'm saying, bro. The edge of the shard is sharp with a patch of crimson. It looks like dried blood.
형사님, 이 유리 조각에 묻은 핏자국 좀 조사해 주세요.
알겠습니다.
어젯밤 이 방에서는 도대체 무슨 일이 일어난 걸까요? 또 심소희는 왜 룸서비스를 부를 수 없었을까요?
After a brief investigation of the crime scene, even more things about the case seem suspect.
형사님, 경찰 측에서 17층과 18층 복도에 있는 CCTV도 확인했나요? 어젯밤 심소희 씨와 강혜윤 씨가 방으로 돌아간 뒤에 각자 방에서 나온 적이 있나요?
물론 다 확인했습니다. CCTV를 확인한 결과 어젯밤 9시에 둘 다 방으로 돌아간 뒤로 복도엔 아무런 움직임이 없었습니다.
None at all? So they neither left nor had any visitors. Did anyone enter the rooms adjacent to 1818 and 1713?
어젯밤 11시에 여진우 씨 옆방인 1816호로 체크인한 투숙객이 있습니다. 이 외에는 오늘 아침 7시 20분에 여진우 씨가 체크아웃 후 호텔을 떠날 때까지 1818호, 1817호 객실 근처에서 돌아다니는 사람은 없었습니다.
1817호는 스탠다드 룸이에요. 인기 스타가 지내기엔 조금 허름하지만 비서가 머물기엔 적합하죠. 형사님, 1818호와 1817호 사이에 있는 커넥팅 도어 열쇠가 어디 있죠?
그게... 저희가 그쪽으론 조사를 진행하지 않았습니다.
제가 맞춰보죠. 여진우는 체크인할 때 프런트에 커넥팅 도어의 열쇠를 요구했을 거예요.
Crime scene investigator goes to find the on-duty manager and comes back with a positive answer.
맞습니다. 여진우 씨가 오늘 체크아웃 때까지 계속 커넥팅 도어의 열쇠를 갖고 있었다고 합니다.
수수께끼의 답이 이렇게 나왔네요.
I'm right there with you, Vin, because I've played it already. I'm gonna go get water real quick. I'm overheating just like a little. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. That's so aggressive. This lo-fi is not very low or fi. There we go. I'll be right back. Woo! Ah! Hello. I have water. Yippee! I also turned my fan up. I'm warm in here. Okay. All right. Do we have enough for a 10 pull? Should I just do one? No, I don't have enough. Wait, maybe I do. Oh, I don't. Rip. Whoa! Whoa. Oh wait, is this the big survey that they... is this the big boy survey or is this just the survey? Should I do this? I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Okay. Fight, fight. Alright. The scene of the crime! First, Jen lied about the hotel reservations. Then there's the location of Estelle's body. It feels as if the truth hidden behind the curtain. It seems as if the truth hidden behind the curtains is about to be revealed. There wasn't any activity in the hallway, but someone could have used the connecting door to get between the rooms. And this means that Buford could have gotten in and out of Marino's room and at any time without anyone noticing. Officer, when did Buford check in?
어젯밤 7시입니다.
I'm gonna turn him up a little. That means Buford was already in his room by the time Mendoza took the chocolates up. He had enough opportunity to poison them.
맞아요. 그리고 여진우와 심소희는 절대 평범한 관계는 아닐 거예요.
How are you sure? Is it because it's the scene of the crime? Scene of the crime. Let's see. No. All right, I'm done.
이 정보들론
I get it. Thank you, Vin. Let's try this one. Trial and error. Trial and error. Pog. We got it, gamers. We finally got it. First try, first try. Her phone. No one entered or left Estelle's room, but after she retired for the night, someone took her phone at some point. The only person who could have was Janice, since he had access to the connecting door.
그뿐만이 아니라 심소희는 드레스도 갈아입지 못한 채 살해당했으니 방에 들어가서 다른 사람을 만났을 수도 있어요. 그게 아니었다면 방에 돌아오자마자 옷을 갈아입고 화장을 지웠겠죠.
So, Estelle and Janice definitely knew each other.
그럼 여진우가 심소희 옆방에 머문 것, 커넥팅 도어의 열쇠를 가져간 것은 절대 우연이 아니겠죠.
Mendoza intentionally arranged for Buford and Marino to stay in adjacent rooms? If that's true, then Mendoza's lies about the hotel accommodations make sense. She wanted to hide Buford's presence. Just what kind of relationship did Janice and Estelle have? Why wouldn't Janice dare to use the main door when visiting her?
크게 가정해 본다면 그 둘은 비밀 연애 중이었을 수도 있어요.
비밀이...
객실 문을 이용하지 않은 건 당연히 파파라치한테 노출돼서 사업에 영향을 줄까봐 그랬을 거예요.
Right. Some fans consider idols as good as dead if they get into any kind of romantic relationship. Janice wouldn't dare say that he had a girlfriend.
강혜윤은 두 사람이 몰래 만날 수 있도록 이렇게 숙소를 배정한 거예요. 그녀가 거짓말을 한 건 사장님과 톱스타의 사생활을 보호하기 위함이었고요. 강혜윤은 사장님의 애인이 살인자일 줄은 꿈에도 모르고 심소희처럼 모두 유신우의 복수라고만 생각했을 거예요.
Your theory would explain all the suspicious part. What? Why both of them? On both of my phones? I said theory! What do my phones think I have a lisp? It's not that bad. I know I have one, but it's not that bad. Would explain all of the suspicious parts of this case. While you and Vin are discussing the case, another officer knocks on the door to notify you that the manager on duty is ready for questioning.
대체 언제까지 조사하실 생각이신가요? 오늘 아침부터 투숙객들의 컴플레인이 끊이질 않습니다.
I think the investigation will wrap up soon, as long as you cooperate with us.
올해 보너스는 다 날라간 것 같네요. 물어보시죠.
When did Miss Mendoza reserve the rooms? At the time, was room 1817 already booked? And were the 17th floor deluxe room and the neighboring rooms also booked?
심소희 고객님과 강혜훈 고객님이 체크인하신 방은 모두 비너스 패션 이름으로 예약되었습니다. 옆방 1817호는 강혜훈 고객님의 개인 명의로 예약되었는데 저희도 여진우 씨가 체크인하실 줄은 몰랐습니다. 17층 1718호 스위트룸과 옆방 1717호는 당시 예약되지도 체크인하지도 않은 빈 방이었어요.
Do rooms on the 17th floor also have connecting doors?
아니요. 작년에 객실 리모델링을 하면서 18층 아래 객실들은 커넥팅 도어를 모두 철거했습니다. 18층부터 30층까지는 다음 달에 리모델링을 할 예정입니다.
우리가 한 추측이 입증되었네요. 방 배정은 진작 계획된 일이었고 강혜윤이나 심소희가 직접 선택했어요. 18층 스위트룸을 선택한 건 커넥팅룸 때문이었고요.
Vin's analysis is likely correct. You nod, but then you realize another critical issue. There's another problem. Is your room service staffed around the clock? Did you receive any room service requests from room 1818 last night? Maybe the staff missed a call?
물론 24시간 내내 운영됩니다. 저희에겐 발신 기록이 있는데 어젯밤에 1818호에서 들어온 전화는 없었습니다.
Police did just confirm that. There's another problem. Okay. The bottle of wine on the room's bar tab. A bottle of wine was on the room's bar tab, but I haven't seen it anywhere. Did the bar deliver it?
당연하죠. 그건 정말 비싼 와인이라 심 대표님을 축하드리기 위해 제가 직접 준비해서 어젯밤 턴다운 서비스 시간에 올려두었습니다.
What time was that?
거의 7시였습니다.
7시요? 그땐 파티가 이미 시작되고 나선데.
Like the room 1817 has already been cleaned. Did housekeeping find a bottle of wine in there?
아니요. 여진우 씨가 체크아웃 할 때 객실 내부엔 아무것도 없었습니다.
How about Miss Mendoza's room? Was it in there?
1713호와 1817호는 스탠다드 룸이라 그 와인을 두지 않습니다.
경찰 측에서 강혜운 씨가 지냈던 객실을 조사해봤는데 의심스러운 물건은 없었습니다.
Where could that bottle of wine be? Why would it disappear like this? Is the connecting door between rooms 1817 and 1818 usually locked? How many keys are there in total?
저희 호텔은 미림시에서 나름 전통 있는 호텔입니다. 커넥팅 도어도 마찬가지로 오래된 안전 기준에 맞춰져 있죠. 현재 그 문들은 쓸 수 없게 돼서 투숙객의 사생활 보호를 위해 평소에는 잠가둡니다. 열쇠는 2개가 있는데 하나는 당직 안전부서에, 나머지 하나는 여진우 씨에게 드렸습니다.
여진우 씨는 어떤 이유로 열쇠를 요구했죠?
체크인할 때 객실에 커넥팅 도어가 있는지 여쭤보셨습니다. 파파라치나 팬이 그 문을 통해서 괴롭힐 것 같다고 하시면서 프런트에 있던 열쇠를 가져가셨습니다. 1818호와 1816호 열쇠도 같이 드렸습니다.
What a lame excuse. If he really wanted to avoid paparazzi, he'd stay in a room without a connecting door. And if the paparazzi really wanted to bother him, wouldn't they force their way in regardless? You organize your files in your hand. There are still some uncertainties, but there's nothing else you want to ask the manager for now.
유리 파편 검사 결과가 나왔습니다. 자료 확인 결과 여진우 씨의 혈흔이라고 확인됐습니다.
Pog. It's the scene of the crime. Janice really was in this room.
꽃병이 깨지면서 상처를 낸 걸 보니 두 사람 사이에서 말다툼이 있었던 모양이에요.
심소희 씨 부검 결과 나왔습니다. 손톱이 부러져 있다네요.
Pog. I mean,
커넥팅 도어에
not well.
남아있는 긁힌 자국과
Hold on.
도주해보니
I realized what I've been saying. Pog
커넥팅
to.
도어를 두드리면서
Pog to
부러진 것 같습니다.
clues. Not to injuries and murder. Not to that. Pog to clues. How about the time of death? Do we have anything more precise?
아니요. 밤 9시에서 새벽 2시 사이로 보고 있습니다.
Sir, this is the killer.
그리고 부검을 통해 심소희 씨가 위스키 봉봉을 먹고 사망한 사실이 확인됐습니다.
Sir, I found out who the murderer was. Pog! Your Honor? This man is guilty. Pog!
초콜릿에 들어있던 극소량의 브랜디를 제외하고는 심소희 씨는 어제 저녁에 술을 마시지 않았습니다. 경찰 측에서도 위스키 봉봉에 대해 재조사를 진행했습니다. 초콜릿은 심소희 씨의 지문과 실크 소재로 보이는 손자국뿐이었습니다.
Silk? That means the murderer was wearing silk gloves when they were injecting toxin into the chocolates.
지문은 아니지만 실크도 단서가 될 수 있어요. 형사님, 현재로선 여진우 씨가 범인이라고 확정짓기엔
Pog.
증거가 충분하지 않지만
Silk gloves, Pog.
분명 그가 연루되어 있을 겁니다. 경찰 측에선 가능한 한 빨리 여진우 씨를 찾는 게 좋을 것 같네요. 그가 중요한 증거를 갖고 있는데 늦게 찾아낸다면 그 사이에 증거는 사라지게 될 거예요.
방금 전 엄반장님께 보고를 올렸을 때
반장님.
반장님도 같은 생각이셨습니다. 하지만 전에 절차 없이 유신우 씨를 데려간 것도 규정 위반이라 이번에도 여진우 씨를 그렇게
어머.
소환했다간
We wait for everything to process. It might be too late. Can you expedite the process?
엄반장님 선에서 재량껏 가능하지 않을까요?
그건
Dr. Victor, the police have to follow procedures. They're already in the media's crosshairs because of Marius. If they dragged in Janice, then everything about this case would get magnified.
경찰 측이 곤란한 거 알아요. 이 상황을 어떻게 해야 벗어날 수 있는지 다들 아는데 규정에 발이 묶여 이러지도 저러지도 못하고 있는 게 답답해서 그래요. 갈 길이 머네요.
I say that all the time. Not the path before us part, but the so close yet so far.
여진우 씨가 호텔을 나선 뒤의 행방이 묘연한데 거리에 있는 CCTV나 이동 경로를 보려면 심사를 거쳐야 합니다. 복잡한 일은 아닌데 지금 엄 반장님이 아직도 혼나고 계셔서
What do we do now? Oh, I know how we can find Janice. Then an officer watches you take out your phone and call Kiki. Kiki! She's a legal intern at the law firm, and your subordinate, Kiki! She started working just this year and is a devoted groupie.
신성한 일요일에 대낮부터 전화라니 무슨 일이에요?
I love Kiki so much. Early. Kiki, it's almost lunchtime.
저한테는 이른 거예요. 어제 드라마 본다고 밤을 새웠거든요.
Me! She's so me! That's me! That's me like a year ago. You say so. I'm calling you because of work. Can you do me a favor?
무슨 일인지 말씀하세요.
Can you check Janice Buford's schedule for today? Is he shooting or going to some event?
에? 선배, 여진우한테 언제 입덕했대? 잠깐만, 바로 찾아볼게요. 아이돌 스케줄은 팬 어플에서 다 찾아볼 수 있거든요.
Thanks, Kiki.
오늘은 지방 촬영인 것 같아요. 이번 주 스케줄이 아예 안 올라와 있어요.
But you checked into the Manning Palace Hotel just last night.
공개를 안 했으니까 그건 개인 스케줄일 거예요.
But not with this part. Is there any way to check what he is doing or where he specifically is?
아니, 알아서 뭐 하려고요? 그거 사생활 침해예요. 해선 안 된다고.
It's not like that. It's not like I want to, but he's involved with a homicide case I'm working on right now. Going through the police wouldn't be fast enough. Come on, I wouldn't ask you for something like this unless I had no choice. There's nothing you can do?
살인 사건이요? 엄마야. 아니면 제가 주변에 브로커나 파파라치 아는 사람 있나 물어볼게요.
Sorry for bothering you, Kiki.
이 일이 알려지면 내가 쌓아온 이미지가 무너지는 건 순식간이라고요. 사람들이 무시하는 건 기본이고 자칫하면 사생팬으로 몰릴지도 몰라요. 담내 알죠?
Okay, I'll do whatever you want. But you absolutely cannot reveal this, that this is about a case.
그건 당연하죠. 걱정 말고 딱 기다리세요.
Hang up and raise your head to see the CSI officer staring at you in shock. Even Vin can't help but smile as he shakes his head. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I had to do something.
학생들과 함께 있는 시간이 많지만 연예인을 따라다니는 행동을 심리학 연구 소재로만 생각했어요. 예전엔 별 생각 없었는데 지금은
So here's the thing. So they're using the term groupie, which doesn't really explain what they're actually trying to say. So in Korean, she used the term saseng. They're talking, okay, so when they talk about groupies, they talk about regular fans here. So just like regular people. And sasengs, when she said that she didn't want to seem like a crazy groupie, sasengs is what she was referring to. And a saseng is basically a stalker. They're like a fan who's like really, really over obsessed with this person, and they like follow their every move and they know their personal schedules. Like, that's what they're referring to, and that's what Vin is also referring to. There's not a word for it other than stalker, and it just doesn't seem correct in this instance.
제 예전 태도가 너무 오만했다는 생각이 드네요. 어느 것도 무시하면 안 됐어요.
I also don't understand them. It's all on Kiki now. Speak of the devil, Kiki sent you a text. How speedy of her. Found it. He's at Stellis Airport for a 12:30 plane back to his hometown. Already past security. Janice is at the airport. There's 1 hour before his plane takes off. You should be boarding soon.
제가 바로 가서 맞겠습니다.
The CSI officer, officer's subordinate dashes out the door, while making a call, most likely to Darius.
지금 강혜윤에게 다시 물어볼 게 많아 보이네요. 하지만 그 전에 얻은 단서들을 한번 정리해보는 게 좋겠어요. 이 방에서 여진우와 관련된 증거들을 더 찾아내야 해요. 그렇지 않으면 강혜윤은 쉽게 입을 열지 않을 거예요.
Huh? Hold on. I just saw something. Pog! Oh, that's cool. Why don't they do that with anybody else? Anyway, no, never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about that. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Anyway, sorry. Jen also had an opportunity to commit the crime, but she lacks a clear motive. Unless two women and one man, a fashion company and an entertainment and the entertainment industry. Your mind conjures an absurd yet seemingly possible explanation. 3 a.m. Go to bed. Unless they're in a love triangle. Though it may be too cringy to even say out loud, you can't ignore the possibilities. Go zonk!
강혜윤이 심소희를 질투해서 독을 탔다고 생각해요? 여진우는 심소희와 다투기만 했을 뿐 살해하지 않았다고요?
We can't rule out the possibility.
하지만 전 범인이 강혜윤이 아닌 여진우일 것 같다는 생각이 드네요.
He's smart. He's smart. And he's also hot, but he's smart. Take out your tablet and start going through every piece of evidence collected so far. Marius's liquor chocolates were a last-minute purchase. No one could have foreseen it. I believe in my client's statements. If Marius didn't poison the chocolates before gifting them, then the injection of the toxin into the chocolates must have happened after they left his hands. This couldn't have happened at the banquet for any reason. For obvious reasons. The best place to poison them would have been the guest room.
맞아요. 객실엔
Half of
CCTV도
school is
없고
canceled tomorrow.
방해할
Okay.
사람도 없으니까요.
If you say so.
강혜윤은 초콜릿을 언제 받았는지에 대해 거짓말을 하지
Are you not
않았어요.
on winter break?
그러면 이 초콜릿에 손을 댈 수 있었던 사람은 이렇게 3명
Do you not
정도겠네요.
have winter break like we have winter break? Weird.
강혜윤, 심소희, 그리고 이 객실의 여진우.
Winter break on the 22nd. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. That's so bad. That's so terrible. Winter break already started for like everybody, actually. Winter break starts earlier for like regular school, and then when you get to college, you have like it starts later, but it ends later as well. Excluding the victim herself, the killer is neither Jen nor Janice. Or is either Jen or Janice. After the banquet ended, Jen returned to her room, and didn't leave. If she was the one who did it, then it would have been when she was bringing the chocolates back to Estelle's room. Janice had the connecting door's key, so he could have done it at any time from when Jen dropped off the chocolates to when Estelle returned to her hotel room. Both of them had opportunity to commit the crime.
우선 강혜윤, 여진우, 그리고 심소희 이 세 사람이 삼각관계라서 강혜윤의 질투로 인해 사건이 발생했을 가능성은 낮아요. 호텔 예약을 한 당사자가 강혜윤이기 때문이죠. 그녀가 두 사람의 데이트를 망치고 싶었던 거라면 그냥 여진우의 방을 다른 곳에 잡았으면 될 일이었어요. 여진우가 심소희를 보러 갈 때 다른 사람 눈을 피해 객실 문을 이용하지 않은 점을 잘 생각해봐야 해요. 결론적으로 강혜윤의 범행 동기는 성립하지 않아요.
Right. Then only Janice can be the murderer.
맨 처음에 초콜릿에서 발견한 두 가지 의문점 기억해요?
I'll figure it out eventually. Wild. Of course. 1. Not all of the chocolates were poisoned. 2. The murderer carried a syringe. The murderer likely had a murder plan arranged but changed it upon seeing Marius' present.
조사와 신문을 통해 이 두 가지 의문점은 다 풀렸어요. 그렇지 않나요? 적어도 범인의 기존 범행 계획을 짐작해 볼 수 있어요.
I know the plan. I know the plan. I figured it out a little bit ago. And by figured it out, I mean I remembered it a little bit ago. On the 22nd, we'll dance around a teacher in a Christmas tree costume, and then there will be a dodgeball tournament. What the heck are you talking about? That's wild. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. I guess read. That's crazy. What? Anyway. I want what you have. I see. You mean, I know what you mean. The murderer's original plan was... No, okay. Don't talk to me. Don't freaking say a word. There it is. The missing bottle of wine. The murderer might have carried the syringe on them to poison the wine. Puncturing the cork with a syringe would only leave a tiny hole. Using the wine opener after would leave no trace of the syringe's use. In this way, it's entirely possible to pass off a poisoned bottle of wine as an unopened one.
맞아요. 만약 아무 문제도 없는 와인이었다면 방 안에 술병이 남아 있었겠죠. 가격이 비싸긴 하지만 심소희는 재벌 2세니 이상할 건 없어요. 범인이 와인에 독을 타는 데까지는 성공한 것 같아요. 그렇지 않았다면 와인을 가져가진 않았을 테니까요.
There's also the washed wine glasses. They probably washed it before use out of habit.
그가 모든 준비를 마쳤을 때 강혜윤이 돌아왔을 거예요. 유신호가 선물한 초콜릿 상자와 함께.
perfect opportunity to shift blame.
이 추측대로라면 강혜윤의 혐의는 배제해도 되겠어요.
We can rule her out as a suspect. If she was the culprit, there would be no need to poison the wine in the first place. She also didn't have the opportunity to poison the wine because... Pog. Jen couldn't have poisoned the wine because she had no time to do so. The wine wasn't delivered until about 7 p.m. Jen was already at the banquet. Jen was already at the banquet by then, so it would be impossible for her to poison it. There would only be 10 minutes between when she refrigerated the chocolates and when she ran into the server on her way back to the banquet. Even if she were lucky enough to never wait for an elevator, she wouldn't have had enough time to poison the wine and wash the glass. Besides, Janice had the key to the connecting door. If he heard noise coming from room 1818, he'd probably go and investigate. If that happened, Jen would have likely been caught in the act.
하지만 반대로 생각하면 얘기가
Dustin!
달라져요.
Hi, Dustin! I am solving a crime. A murder! I'm solving a murder. Also, this is my husband. Well, he's my fiance technically, but we're gonna get married, so like, I might as well.
강혜윤이 방에 들어왔을 때 여진우가 놔둔 와인을 봤다고 해도 그저 그가
Yes,
데이트를 위해
murder.
뒀다고 생각했을 수도 있어요. 코르크 마개에 주사기를 꽂는 장면을 강혜윤이 직접 봤을 확률은 너무 낮아요. 그러니 여진우가 범행을 저지르기엔 최적의 환경이었죠.
Also, no, I'll tell you later. Dustin, message me to tell me to tell you what I was about to just tell you, okay? Alright.
지금 우리는 왜 독이 초콜릿 전체가 아닌 몇 개에만 들어있는 건지 설명할 수 있어요. 범인이 와인에 테트로도톡신을 넣으면서 유신우 씨에게 죄를 뒤집어 씌우려는 방법을 생각하다가 독을 거의 다 써버린 거예요.
Reminder to remind about a reminder. Kind of, but no. But yes, kind of. But why didn't he put all the toxin into the wine?
그게 바로 경찰이 여진우를 데려왔을 때 그에게 물어봐야 할 포인트예요. 그리고 강혜윤이 범인이 아니라는 걸 증명해낼 수 있는 증거가 있어요.
As he talks, Vin brings two stools over to a part of the room. Oh, sorry. I scared myself with that one. To a part of the room that would not compromise the scene.
피곤하죠? 좀 앉아요.
How sweet of a man. Thank you. You sit down on the stool and start rubbing your sore calves.
강혜윤이 왜 범인이 아닌지에 대해선 아까 현장에서 찾은 증거를 잘 생각해봐요.
Let me think. What? This one. The fingerprints on the phone. Only Estelle's own fingerprints were found on her phone. Jen held onto Estelle's phone, so it would have been normal for both fingerprints to be on it. If she was the one who took the phone, then she'd have no need to wipe it clean. That would actually be more suspicious.
맞아요. 하지만 휴대폰을 가져간 사람이 여진우라면 지문을 꼭 지워야만 했겠죠. 심소희의 방에 의심받을 만한 흔적은 남기고 싶지 않았을 테니까요.
Buford probably took away Marino's phone so that she could not call for help.
아마 그럴 거예요. 테트로도 톡신은 혈관에 들어가자마자 죽는 독이 아니라서 바로 의식을 잃게 하지 않죠.
Oh, Estelle's broken fingernails. She knocked so hard that the connecting door to for help that her fingernails broke. Janice was next door but didn't do anything.
개인적으로 그건 분노를 표출하기 위한 여진우의 무자비한 행동이라고 생각되지만 샤워하느라 듣지 못했다고 변명할 수 있어요.
What happened between him and Estelle? What happened between him and Estelle that would make him hate her so much?
이건 충동적인 범행이 아닌 계획적인 범행이라는 점에서 분명 꽤 오랫동안 감정이 쌓여왔을 거예요.
Both you and Vin fall silent. Can't imagine how Janice felt hearing Estelle's cries from the other side of the door. Be shaken? Terrified? Perhaps regretful? You also wonder about Jen, who was responsible for their room arrangement. How will she feel after learning the truth? Jen! I just thought of something about her that I haven't been able to reason out.
네? 우선 말해보세요.
I think it was this? Question mark? Words and behavior that contradict each other in regards to... I don't think this is it. Oh, I remember. Don't say a freaking thing, Vin. Pog. Jen's a professional woman. Appropriate dress is a basic expectation. However, her current clothing is obviously of the wrong size. I initially thought that she packed old clothes because she was too busy with work to buy new clothes. Hi, Butter! Welcome back, gamer! Oh wait, are you saying hi to Dustin? Well, anyway, hi. Smiley face. If she were busy with work and lost weight, then she might not have realized that last year's clothes would be too large.
하지만 강혜윤은 주말에 추가 근무를 하지 않는다고 했어요.
A DQ salad? I still no Dairy Queen. Never and no one. No Dairy Queen.
옷을 살 생각이 없거나 시간이 없어서 못 산 건 아닌 듯해요.
Obvious that she's lying. Stell didn't treat her very well.
그건 추측일 뿐이에요. 경제적인 문제가 생겼을 가능성도 배제할 순 없어요.
We speculated about why Mendoza's wearing clothes we speculated about why Mendoza's wearing clothes that doesn't fit her. That's not how that sentence should work, but that's okay. You believe that she's innocent, but I suspect that she helped Janice.
강예윤이 범행에 끼지 않았다는 제 생각엔 변함이 없어요.
Vin speaks in a gentle but firm tone. His golden eyes sweep across the scene as he spins a black fountain pen in his fingers. An ambiguous smile sits on his face. Perhaps he's replaying that night in his mind, its events flickering frame by frame behind his eyes. In that instant, you get the feeling that Vin has seen through everything and grasped the truth. Dr. Richter, how are you this confident in your conclusion?
강예윤의 거짓말을 다시 잘 생각해봐요.
Her lies?
네. 사실 거짓말은 사람들의 속마음을 더 잘 보여줘요. 어떤 방식으로 거짓말을 하든 누군가 거짓말을 하는 목적은
Vin is
유일하고
not a real
명확해요.
psychiatrist, everybody. Not a real one. Not a real one.
그녀가 거짓말을 한 목적은 여진우를 지키기 위함이지 스스로의 결백함을 알리기 위해서가 아니에요.
In my heart, he is. Yeah, me too. Vin's assessment has made you aware of a blind spot in your line of reasoning. Her excuse for the reservations, her denial of knowing Estelle's private matters. Mendoza's lies all serve to conceal Buford's presence. If she really was Buford's accomplice, her actions wouldn't protect him at all. On the contrary, she would be implicating herself.
만약 강혜윤이 범행을 도왔더라면 자신을 던져 여진우를 보호하려 했을 텐데 왜 자수하려 하지 않았을까요? 온갖 머리를 쥐어짜서 여진우 심소희와 관련된 정보를 숨기는 것보다 모든 게 자기가 한 일이라고 인정하는 게 더 나았을 텐데요.
It's true.
그리고 전 강혜윤이 사전에 여진우의 범행 계획을 전혀 몰랐을 거라고 생각해요. 우리가 강혜윤을 신문할 때 그녀는 범인이 여진우일 거라고는 생각조차 하지 못했어요. 심소희도 죽기 직전까지 유신우 씨가 독을 넣었다고 생각하지 않았을까요?
Vin's argument almost has you convinced, but Dr. Richter, your line of reasoning has merit, but I can't accept its conclusion. She was the one who reserved the rooms, and she held on to the liquor chocolates the entire time. Janice also checked into the hotel before she brought the chocolates up. They could have met up and conspired together. Aside from that, our own theories are all based on the assumption that Janice and Estelle were in a romantic relationship. That hypothetically poisoned bottle of wine also hasn't shown up yet. From the way I see things, both Janice and Jen are suspects.
무슨 말인지 이해했어요. 변호사에겐 항상 증거가 중요하니까요.
But Vin's smart and he has his own ideas.
하지만 변호사님이 갖고 계신 증거를 믿는 것처럼 저도 제 심리학적 판단을 믿어요.
Oh, Vin.
강혜윤은 굉장히
He's
도덕적이에요.
fine when he's not doing this.
자신이 사건에 휘말렸다고 해도 사장님과 여진우의 명예를 더 생각할 사람이죠. 범행을 계획하거나 범행에 가담할 사람이 아니라는 거예요.
Even if he's right, this is the wrong way of going about it. If he thinks he's right, he needs to find the evidence to prove that he's right. He can't just be like, well, I think. You know what I mean? Like he has to find something to help his case here. He can't just say you're wrong. He can't just say, no, but actually. No, I'm right. Literally, that's what he's saying. I have nothing against Jen, but if I found evidence directly linking her to the crime, I wouldn't go easy on her because of her values. I have a duty to my client, and even more so to the truth.
그래야죠.
Oh, look at him. Look at him with love in his eyes. He loves me. He loves me. Vin smiles. He does not seem to be bothered by your stubborn attitude.
백 변호사 파트너 제대로 골랐네요.
I love this man. His eyes gleam with adoration. I love him so much. Which makes you feel somewhat embarrassed. You speak too highly of me, Dr. Richter. I can't compare to Mr. Wing.
진심이에요. 백 변호사보다 부족한 거라곤 경험뿐인걸요. 조금 지나면 백 변호사를 넘어서겠어요. 그래도 제 마음은 변하지 않아요. 우리
Oh, it's raining.
내기할래요? 여진우가 유일한 범인인지 아닌지.
Pog. Verbal fights with a woman. Let's go. Verbal fight. Verbal fight. Boom boom. Bum 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 Okay. It's been 3 hours. Oh, should I finish it though? I'm like halfway through. Ooh, I'm more than halfway through. Ooh, wait, I could finish it. Wait, everyone. Should I keep playing or should I stop? I want to keep going, but I also want to lay down. We have enough for a temple? Gamers, we have enough for an 8-10 pull. What kind of cards are these? What kind of cards are these? Oh, if I got the Marius one, it'd be bad for me, actually. Oh, but the Benji one. Oh, and near and far. Ooh. Hmm. Doom doom boom boom. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I miss this song. I don't hear this anymore. Should I keep playing or should I call it? Any thoughts, gamers? Or did we all pass away? Huh? Should I keep playing or should I call it for the day? We're like a little over halfway through episode 2. These episodes just get longer and longer and longer, I will say. Like, episode 1 was pretty short. Although I did go through it. It did take me 6 hours. But I don't know if I have that stamina. Like, this is not that long at all compared to episode 2. This is like 2 times the length. Yeah, 27. Wait, how many? Yeah, 17. It's a whole 10 chapters more. Oil games like that. Yeah. Should I keep going or should I do it another time? I don't think I want to investigate right now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to tap around the screen for another like half an hour. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. A smiley face. All right, let me put on some chill beats. Okay. I'm gonna do this survey, off stream, but like on stream. I'm gonna do this right here. All right, dear attorney, this questionnaire will take you up to 3 minutes to complete. Upon completion, you will be rewarded with Tears of Themis ×1. Your suggestions are very important to us. Please read and understand the following content before beginning this questionnaire. I totally read and understood everything. Cool. Start. What is your age? Wow, can't do that on stream. Alright, which of the following game genres do you primarily have you primarily played in the past 6 months? Where is... Okay, anime game. Nodders. Romantic or makeup and dressing game. Yeah. Puzzle game? I don't think so. Is there like a casual simulation? MOBA? What would, like, I guess it would be an anime game. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. I thought about it. Persona would be categorized as anime game. Maybe... maybe puzzle game. Yeah, maybe puzzle game. Oh wait, casual game. Wow. Me and my merge mansion. Puzzle game, I think, would be more apt. Mystic Messenger. Wait. For more than a month, Mystic Messenger. Obey Me? Guys, don't look up I mean, you can. Look up Obey Me if you want. More than a month. They're like missing like all the ones that I actually play. Okay. Do you have PC or do you play console or PC otome games? No. Because they cost money. No. Never play or don't own. Never play. Okay. Which of the following ACG games have you played? Genshin. Which of the following text-based games have you played? I haven't played any of these. Why are you not choosing Persona? On average, how many hours do you spend playing mobile games every day? At least 2 hours. Guys, I play mobile games so much. After this stream, I'm gonna lay in my bed and play more freaking Love Brush Chronicles tonight. I don't think you understand. More than 4 hours? Oh, how much have you spent on games in the past 6 months? Dude, I don't freaking know. Something like that? Okay. What made you give Tears of Themis a try? I like the voice actors. I am attracted to the game art. I can only choose 3. I'm interested in the genre. I like romance / dating sims. My friend told me to. I'm interested in detective games. The game had great reviews. I'm attracted to the characters. Yeah. I'm attracted to the characters. I like collecting and building cards. I was recommended by an app store. I want to try out new games. I like romance / dating sims. I'm attracted to the characters. I'm trying to think what was the answer when I first started playing, because this is like a second account and I want to give them my actual like genuine opinions. And when I started playing, I didn't know any of the Korean voice actors. Now I do, but at first I didn't. I think it was I like romance sims. I was attracted to the characters. They did look kind of hot, but it was also I saw that it was like a detective game and I thought that was really, really, really cool. Then I started looking into it more. I downloaded it on the App Store. I looked up Otome game literally 2 days after it came out, and that was there, and I was like, mine. Have you ever heard of Hoyoverse before or played any other games? Yes, I played Genshin. Oh, well, I guess when I started playing, I had only played Genshin a little bit. When I started playing, I didn't really play Genshin. I had made an account and played it up until Leeway, and then I stopped. By the time that I had started playing Tears of Themis 2 years ago. I'm silly. I didn't get into Genshin and then get into Tears of Themis. I got into Tears of Themis and then I really got into Genshin. And I also got into Mystic Messenger, and I got into Mystic Messenger first, and then I got into K-pop. because Mystic Messenger is a Korean otome game. The developers are Korean. All the voice actors are Korean. I got into Tears of Themis or not Tears of Themis, into Mystic Messenger, and then I started watching shows. I started watching it started with Japanese dramas, but then I started watching K-dramas. And then I got into K-pop after that. I'm not like other girls. I have a weird path. Smiley face. Which of the following describes you best? I had never heard of Hoyo games before this. I really want to try Hoyo games. I would rather try Hoyo games. I've always kept up with new Hoyo games. I pay more attention on features rather than which of the following entertainment categories do you normally follow? Games, anime, music. That's about it. Yeah. Games, anime, music. I am so freaking satisfied with Tears of Themis. I think I'm like their #1 supporter. I don't think anybody else enjoys Tears of Themis as much as I do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've heard or seen anybody into Tears of Themis the way I'm into Tears of Themis. Honestly, Hoyo should contact me. I'm their biggest supporter. What motivates you to continue playing the game right now? Everything. Collecting cards. Yes. Well, not on this account. Wait. Going through main plot stories, interacting with characters, learning more about characters. Oh, you'll give Mina a sponsorship. I have never heard much of Tears of Themis, so yes, Mina is the biggest supporter. No, okay, literally, nobody talks about this freaking game. People don't really talk about otome games as it is. But this game not only is a good otome game, but just straight up a good, like, detective game. Like, it's good. And why doesn't anybody ever talk about otome games? Otome games, while they are marketed towards women, and it's literally otome means maiden game, whatever. Just because it's marketed towards women doesn't mean that it is an only women kind of game. The guys and the gays can play it too. I don't care. Play the game. They're good characters. They're written well. You get to know them. They're like characters that you actually enjoy. Like, it's a good freaking game. And nobody talks about how good otome games are because they always think, oh, that's just for the girls. I don't like them. I don't like them when they do that. Anyway, sorry. Based on your current game experience, how would you like to rate the following? I'm very satisfied. Very satisfied. Very satisfied. Very satisfied. Very satisfied. Very satisfied. UI style, guys, when I started playing Tears of Themis, I lost my mind over the UI. I thought it was so beautiful and the sound effects were so freaking cool. I loved everything they did with Tears of Themis. I freaking love Tears of Themis. I need Hoyo to notice me and then give me money so I can give them the money back immediately. How do you feel about the initial experience? Game tutorial. Yeah, well, I feel like I can't give this answer properly because I've already played it. Yes. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. There's a lot. They give you so much energy in the beginning of the game. Oh, it's crazy. You could just... When I first played this, I played for hours that night that I downloaded it. Hours. It was crazy. Ooh, very satisfied. I liked it. Very satisfied, very satisfied. Yes, yes. Do you find the world and story easy to understand? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hoyo gives Mina money. Mina gives doubled the amount back. Yes, 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 yes. Listen, I don't think they understand. I don't think anybody understands. I have gotten more people to play Tears of Themis in my life than I have gotten to do anything else because I talk about how good this game is. They download it, they play it, they've spent money on it. I don't think you understand. I got people into Tears of Themis day freaking 1 of playing this game. I got my 2 friends to download this game, and guess what? We're cosplaying Tears of Themis characters when we go to a convention together. Like I could be the best sponsor for Tears of Themis that they've ever had, okay? They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't get it like I get it. They don't get it like I get it, okay? I've gotten so many people into Tears of Themis. It's more than the amount of people I can count on one hand, okay? I've gotten so many people into Tears of Themis just by talking about how good it is. If they looked at me, if they saw me, if they saw what I do, if they saw the work I put in for this game, for this franchise, they'd be like, we need her. We need her. They'd know, but they don't see me yet. They don't see what I do for them. Do you find this story text a suitable size? Yes. On the PC, it's a little small, but it's not meant to be on the PC anyway. So, but like when you see it in person, it's not as pixelated, so it's a lot better to read. But also, this is an older phone, so the screen is a bit smaller. If I used my actual phone, I'm sure that the words would be more clear. Did you experience any lag or slow issues? Yeah, a little, but I think it was my fault. Mina's a good representative for Otome games. That's what I'm freaking saying. No, actually, maybe it's because I'm sad and lonely, but like, I could talk about Otome games all day. I could start with Mystic Messenger, and I could lead you from Mystic Messenger to Wannabe Challenge, to Love Brush Chronicles and Tears of Themis and Obey Me and a whole bunch of other ones that I've played that I don't really talk about because, whoa, that one's weird. Wow, it's weird. Whoa, Love Unholic is weird. Gamers, if you're not into, if you don't want like obvious like, oh my gosh, they're probably gonna, you know, then don't play Love Unholic. Don't ever play Love Unholic. If that makes you uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form, don't ever play Love Unholic, okay? Just never do it. Never went Otome Raider. Literally, that's me. That's me. Oh my gosh. I should get all Otome game men on a tier list and rate them. Tier list time. I rate Otome game men. That would actually be really good. Wait, that would actually be good. Because then I could go into depth about their characters and explain them to you. Oh, gamers. Maybe I'll do that after the holiday. Speaking of the holiday, I'm going to take like a half a week off, if not a week off, after Christmas. Just like a little. I'll still be working off on the side, but I'm going to take a break. Just a little after Christmas. And then I'll come back. I'll probably come back on the Friday. That'll probably be what I do. Just so I can have some Christmas time. Then I'd come back on Friday and we could do a little Zatsu. And I could talk about Christmas. So, Friday will be the last stream before Christmas. This Friday will be the last stream before Christmas. And I'll probably come back on the Friday after that. So it'll be like a week. Do you experience any graphical lag, black screens, or crashes? Yes, but it doesn't affect the game. It only crashed once. What is your gender, female? What is your profession? Why is my phone lagging so bad? Otome game player. Okay, where do I live? Do I have any feedback? As a seasoned Otome gamer, do I have any feedback? I don't think so. I think they're doing really good with this. The only thing I could say is have more in-person events around the US. That's the only thing I could say. They have a lot of like in-person events in other places, but they do not have a lot of US in-person events because I don't think Tears of Themis is that popular in the US compared to other places. And that's upsetting because it definitely should be. But like they should do like chain events where it's like chain restaurants or like chain like tea shops where they do events like that, because I feel like it would be better than just having one specific pop-up store in one area and then everybody's expected to just go to that area. Like I'm not driving all the way to LA to go to one event. So I think that would be what my feedback would be. My phone is so slow right now. It's like a ghost is typing on my keyboard. It's actually funny. It's so freaking funny. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Especially like with the Genshin concerts. That sucked because I saw that. Because I couldn't have, but I could have gotten tickets, right? And that sucks to see that it was just like up here and like a little up there and then over there and that was about it. And I'm like, but there are so many people that would go to the Genshin concert that live everywhere else that can't go because they literally cannot afford to be able to drive or fly somewhere. All right, my tier of Themis will be in my mail. There's my tier of Themis. Thank you for the tier of Themis. Should I do a 10 pull before we call it? Do 1 10 pull on the event banner? Because I'm not going to pull on my main. Because I don't care and I need to save. But here I can just kind of do whatever I want, I've realized. Do it? Okay. Alright. We'll do it. 1 10 pull. Dude, it'd be so freaking wild. That'd be so freaking wild. Oh, it crashed! Oh! Uh-oh. Wait.
Tears
Of Themis. Oh, wait. Give me a sec. Uh-oh. Do you think it did the pull? Or do you think it didn't do the pull? What do you think happened to my pull? Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It usually does the pull? I don't know. I don't remember. I think I've had it crash like once when I pulled, but I don't remember what happened. And it still does it. But this is on a phone. I feel like it's different on a phone, wouldn't it? Oh, I guess Honkai was on a phone. If you're talking about Honkai 3rd. But if you're talking about Honkai... I don't know. It did the pull. Wait, what happened to my pull? Oh! I love this one! Oh, yay! Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm happy. What else did we get? Okay, chill. I like this one. This one's cute. This is a cute one. This is still actually like insane to me. Okay, let me. Oh, not what I meant to do. Wait, I don't understand how this works. Transform. Wrong way. There we go. I'll make you guys a little smaller, and I'll make me a little smaller. This poll was wild. I don't think I should have gotten this. Like, genuinely. I don't think, like, legally, I should have been able to get this. Because then I also got this in the same poll. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at him. Oh, he's so hot. Oh my gosh. I think this one's sus. Just like a little. I don't remember what the ending of the card is. What, like, the ending image of the card is. Ooh! It's that one! Okay, yeah, it's sus. Yeah, it's sus. Everybody, this one's sus. I'm telling you now, just based off of this, I can tell you. And this, I promise, is also sus. What does this look like? Do I have this one? I don't have this one. Oh wait, that's kind of cute. Is he putting on a necklace? I can't tell. I think he is. What is he doing here? Oh, this is the photo one. I love them. I love him. What is this one? Huh? 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 What is this one? Do I have this one? Do I own this? On my hold on. I'm opening it. I'm opening it. Tears of Themis. Wah 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 wah. Here, wait. Boom boom. Okay, sorry. I'm done now. I'm sorry. I don't think I own this SR card. Some cards are so hard to get because after so long of playing the game, even if it's an SR card, it's just like, because of the way that you pull on stuff, because of like specific banners, you don't get specific SR cards just because, I guess. Some cards are really hard to obtain. And you just keep getting the same SR cards all the time. So even if you are missing one, you're just never gonna get it. It just like never pops up for like forever. I wish there was a search function. Moment of danger. Draw SSRs. Oh, I have so many Vin cards. I don't have it. Is this like the only Luke SR card I don't have? That one. That one, that one, that one, that one. I'm only missing 2 Luke SR cards, and that's one of them. That's interesting. We'll be able to go through this, and it'll be my first time ever seeing it. That's cool. Cool! Okay. A smiley face. I'm gonna go now. I didn't mean to do that. I realized I just locked my phone. Lamau. Goodbye, everybody! Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. It was very fun. Thank you for watching me pull and crash my game again. Yippee! I'll see you guys on Friday. Friday! Christmas party Friday! Christmas party! Christmas karaoke Christmas party Friday! Don't forget! Don't forget! Starts an hour early! Starts an hour early. 2 p.m. PST. An hour early Christmas party, Christmas karaoke, and then Christmas party afterwards. Don't forget. Bye-bye! Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Woo!